Millsfield, Bog Brook, Success. We didn't see any until like 2 weeks ago. We started sleeping again.
No shit.
We probably went on like 5 bird guys and then sleeping.
Damn.
Yes.
Hey, Mace.
Good.
I was gonna say the TV's still just a little behind, but not bad.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be delayed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be delayed no matter what.
Yeah.
It is laggy, but I think it's just my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but earlier I feel like it was way further behind.
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes. I can hear myself pretty well talking right now.
Okay. Really?
Are we live right now?
Yeah, it should be good, I think.
When you talk over there, you can hear it through the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will let me know. You will a little bit, but it's not like super loud, is it?
No.
What do you mean? Oh, you probably have to redo it. Do you know how?
Here it goes.
Make sure all the way. Make sure you at the bottom, Mason. Scroll the live stream all the way to the end. If you know what I mean.
It is. It's just loading.
Okay.
That's why it's delayed.
Yeah, it's just my Wi-Fi. Just see how good it looks on my phone.
Yeah, even that looks good too up there,
You
like the
probably
quality.
should connect this to my hotspot.
No, don't
The
worry.
iPad. It's not going at all.
It's still loading.
Yeah.
You want the link, Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna connect it to my hotspot.
All right. And then just copy that, and then you know how to put a link on your Snap story?
Yeah.
There you go. Or did you already do it, Mace?
No,
It's
do
good
it.
now.
Is it?
Maybe not. Maybe do hotspot. You know how to do it, Mace? Oh, you can't. You have. It has to be on the same Wi-Fi for it to be on the
On the
screen.
TV.
So just leave it.
No, I got it.
Yeah, but Mason, to screen share, they both have to be on the same Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
That's right. I forget about that
Yeah.
sometimes.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Well, you won't be able to search anything up. We'll try it. We'll try it on the iPad for now. If it doesn't work, I'll just put it up on YouTube on my.
Oh yeah, right on the TV.
Yeah.
How do I go back to the live?
Really?
Mason, do you see a? Is there any chat on the computer? Did you see my comment pop up on here?
Oh, chat, yes, I like that. Is he showing up on this?
I should show up here.
Oh, like right here?
It should be on screen there.
I would say like viewers would have. Oh, you got one person. So that's their assistant.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's not delayed at all now. Oh. on
It's
your
gonna.
screen
It's
it
gonna
is.
be a little.
Yeah.
Or do you have a type C charger?
For what? Yeah, I'm just gonna put the chat up on my phone.
I remember where that black guy.
Yeah, if you pull up the link on your phone, it'll come up, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't show up on the screen for other people to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But. Okay, I think we're good, dude. Let me put the link out, actually.
I still. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I went to go post the link. I still have all the other links copied. I was
Yeah.
like, which one is it? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put the new one in, then click the edit.
Yeah.
How do you even type in the chat in YouTube?
You just click right underneath it.
Aren't you supposed to be some like tech savvy man over there? I said, aren't you supposed to be some tech savvy man over there?
Why are you're spamming chat test?
I'm just making sure chat works.
Oh, it works.
Clip. Chat, clip that.
So Mace, maybe what you can do is if a couple of people say something interesting, you could let us know in case I miss it, okay?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna try to.
I got it up on my phone too, but
I wish I had a mic.
I can't pull the.
Chat to clip that. That'd be awesome.
Guess I was giving you shit about the chat. I can't even find it myself.
Yeah, I don't know how to
are
do
you
it.
on YouTube?
Yeah.
I might have to go on actual YouTube, I think. You know what I mean? You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to like be signed into your account.
I am.
Yeah.
I have the same. I probably look at the same things.
Just says this.
Yeah, that's all it is. I don't have a chat.
Are you on the YouTube app?
So
See, I'm in it right now.
Not. Wait, no.
Yeah, you got to be on the YouTube app and you have to be signed into your account.
I don't even think I have a YouTube account yet.
We'll give it a couple, 1, 2. Get some people roll in.
Yep. Long hiatus off, and we're back.
Dude, it feels so good to be back.
It really does.
I'm so
Yeah,
stoked about it.
Look it up on YouTube. I can't even find it.
You got to search up the Cavemen podcast and then click on the channel.
I can't find the channel.
Yeah, you will. Trust me. Search up the Cavemen
I
podcast.
even went to channels and it wasn't there.
Yeah, it is. Do you know what it looks like?
He looks lost.
No.
Bring your phone over. Yo, Chris Hood, what's good, bro? Yo, I missed you at Madison's the other day. Madison and David's, dude. I didn't realize you were there. I would have probably pulled up.
Chris Hood. That sounds so familiar.
You
feel
probably know
like-
Chris.
Yeah, he used to go to Zeb's all the time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly,
Okay, yeah, I do know who that is. I haven't seen him in
Yeah, me
a
neither.
long time.
Yeah, dude. Fucking so good to be back. But
For real. I can't believe you told me it was been 3 years.
it really has. It's been almost 3 years. Not quite, but almost 3 years since the last episode. But I'm so stoked to be back.
And those 3 years go fast.
Yeah, they do
Lots
for sure.
happened.
I
Lots
know.
changed.
Yeah, definitely a lot has changed. So what
Yeah.
what are you up to now? What's been the day to day? Pretty same old, right?
Day to day. Well, no, I think last time I was still working at New Car selling cars.
Well, yeah, since last time,
So,
definitely different. Yeah.
Definitely different now.
So what
working
was
carpentry.
what's been the transition from new car to present?
Working carpentry, staying busy. I can't remember if I still had my house last time we did this. I don't think so because we had moved to doing it at your mom's and dad's, or I was going through the
Yeah.
process of selling it.
Yeah,
so
probably. I
no
remember
house,
you were,
no
I remember
more.
you were getting super busy and you weren't able to make some of them. So,
Yeah. no house. No
hey
more.
Melly, tell Crockett to leave the Broadway girls alone. Yeah, this is our Morgan Wallen doppelganger here.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, that's so funny you said that. Everyone's posting their Spotify raps. I was like, I wish Apple Music had that. I go on my
They
Apple.
do.
I know. I found it. I go on it. It's my favorite artist every month is Morgan Wallen.
Is it really?
Yeah, every single month except for
I was
December.
actually gonna ask you about it. Like, what do you know your top 5 artists?
It's mostly country, but then
Okay,
you
hold on. Don't look at it. I want you to give me your. I want you to guess your top 5, and then I want you to look at it.
it's got Morgan Wallen's gonna be up there because I know he was month to month.
Yeah.
Artists. Ooh, I don't know if Cody Johnson would be up there.
I don't need. That's another country artist, I'm guessing.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna throw in Tate McRae out there
Oh,
because
come
she
on.
posted. Oh yeah, she posted a new album, so I definitely was listening
Would
to
you
that.
go see her show?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, here's what would you
yeah.
wear to that? Just the same old, probably.
Yeah, I'd probably just. I'd probably just wear some cowboy boots with jeans and throw on a
Are you going
sweatshirt
alone
or something.
Or are you taking
But
a date? You gotta take a date, right?
I think I'd go with the boys.
Really?
I think I'd go with
Yeah,
the
good
boys.
luck finding another boy to go with you, though.
Yeah, fair, but like, what guy wouldn't? You know, like if you're single,
I
that's
guess,
where
yeah.
the woman would be. You know
I
what
guess.
mean? I remember high school. I went with Trent LeBrecq to a Ariana Grande concert,
Really?
That was incredible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Morgan Wallen, Cody Johnson, Tate McRae, and 2 more guesses from you.
Ah,
Melly,
another
it's just water, Skip. You know how it goes.
another country artist. I don't think Luke Combs would be in there. Didn't really listen to him much this year. Hudson Westbrook, he's another country artist, but he's like more on the come up right now. I could fire away Thomas Rhett, but I don't think he'll be in it. I don't think so.
Okay, now I gotta give my guess. I know my number 1 was Seven Dust. Okay, I know I'm gonna have Creed in there. I
Can't
think-
go wrong with Creed.
Yeah, Creed's always fire. I'm pretty sure that was my number 1 album was Human Clay. But anyways, that's ball knowledge a little bit. I'm gonna throw a band called Flaw in there. It's just a little bit underground grunge band. My music taste is so different from like everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but
like,
it's good music though. Like I
Yeah.
could sit there and most of my stuff's country and still sit here, hang out with you, and jam to your stuff too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I feel like makes music so fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably throw. I'm gonna guess my next 2 are like Stained and Nickelback, just because I'm playing them all the time. Fucking, you know, where like when I
Yeah.
have people over and you know
Right.
it's like I don't need to go wicked heavy on them. I'll throw on some
Yeah.
Stained or Nickelback, but yeah, pull it up. I want to know what you actually got. I'm
Speaking
gonna
of
get
Nickelback
mine
though,
up.
come on, I you can't all this Nickelback hate that goes around.
It's so
Oh,
stupid, dude. I love Nickelback. They're so good. I think that's why
Upsets me
everybody
so
hates
bad.
them.
you ever watched their documentary on Netflix?
Is it still on there?
I
didn't.
don't know if it is still on there, but I watched it and it was
I bet you it's good. I'm surprised I never watched that.
it was
actually.
incredible. Yeah, really goes through, gets in depth with it. Oh,
You got yours up?
I do. So
Give me
yeah,
the top
wow.
5 bands.
My top 5 artists was, I forgot about Jordan Davis, yeah, but it goes Morgan Wallen, and it's not even close. It says 4,011 minutes, and my number 2 is at 752 minutes, and that's Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Then I got Hudson Westbrook, and then Jason Aldean and Riley Green. So I was
How did
yeah.
you find that?
Although if I go to the albums played, yeah, it's Morgan
Is it
Wallen,
one of the first ones in your little thing there?
Kane
In your
Brown.
highlight reel?
Are you on the Apple? Apple? I went-
Are you on the app?
yeah.
So show me how you got there.
It's just like right up top. It says replay your music.
Yeah. Okay. And then where'd you find albums?
I just kept. I clicked on this.
Yeah.
And then I just scrolled down.
Okay. Okay. Here we are. So what is? Run me through yours one more time.
So the artists are Morgan Wallen, Jordan Davis, Hudson Westbrook, Jason Aldean, and Riley Green. That's 1 through 5. So yeah, that's all country. But yeah, the albums differ a little different, but
Okay, my top 5. I got Seven Dust, Creed, Bullet for My Valentine. I don't, probably you guys don't know that. It's just that's like a metalcore band. Trivium is another metalcore band from the 2010s, and then Shinedown. Shinedown's pretty universal. A lot of people
Yeah.
know Shinedown.
yeah. It's crazy though too. Like I said, when you look at these, like if you think of how many songs you've played, and like this tells you, listen to 480 artists this year, almost 1,300 different songs and
It's
53
crazy.
different
I know.
albums.
Wait, how many minutes do you have?
On my number one on my number one artist, Four-
No, like total. Do you know?
does it tell you anywhere?
It should eventually. If not, you can. I'm not gonna make you look at it forever, but
I was gonna say we can find it somewhere, I'm sure, but
yeah, Melly, dude, we got dumped on. How much snow do you think we got the other last night? Yeah, last night, right?
yeah,
From evening to this morning.
I'd say quite a bit. You know,
Definitely,
5.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 maybe inches.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5, definitely 4 at least, and 5, possibly 6, depending on if you were in like higher elevations or whatever. I was coming back from Conway last night. Going through the notch was
That sucks.
awful. It was rough, but we made it. You know, snow's fun to drive in sometimes. Other times it sucks.
I guess, yeah. When in
Yeah.
a truck, it's not bad, right?
Yeah, but when you're on roads like that where it's speed limit's a little quicker and windy, you're kind of
A little sketchy.
a
Yeah.
little sketchy, especially before the plows hit it and everything. But it's it's fun when you're in town. You can go drifting,
Yeah.
sledding. I don't care how old you get. You can't outgrow playing in the snow.
Yeah.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Fucking. So you're on a little bit of a dry streak right now, aren't you?
Dry
into
street.
it
Yeah.
this weekend?
No. Yeah, we got into it
dry
this
streak
weekend.
until Friday night.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, celebrated my buddy's 30th birthday this weekend, and yeah, the body took a toll. So
Where were you guys?
Old Port,
Oh, Portland.
out in Portland. Yeah.
That's a cool spot.
And yeah,
That's so sick.
and it was nice. We our Airbnb was literally right there.
Walking
Like you
distance, yeah.
walked out your door and down this alleyway, which was a little sketchy, but right behind it, like the bonfire bar was right there. Foreplay was like right out our door to the left. Everything, it was right there. It was pretty
That's
sweet.
sick. Yeah.
So I told myself, there's no good time to stop drinking. I feel like there's always something that comes up. So I said,
Just kept going and going. Long
yeah.
nights.
I said it's just now's the time. Just cut it out real quick. See how long I can last. I
Yeah.
did 2 weeks at the beginning of November.
It's fucking harder than you think. Like I go like, I'll fucking get off like a weekend of like I'm going pretty decent. Get to Monday like all right, I'm gonna lock in. Fucking I'm gonna just take a little break. I don't really need to. There's nothing going on this weekend. Fucking I'll just take it chill. And then all of a sudden it's fucking Saturday night. Someone asks you to do something and you're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck it. Might as
And-
well.
I find sometimes that I tell myself I'm not gonna drink are the times I get the most fucked up. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving,
Oh, me
Blackout
yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
at the
you were
pub.
here
Oh,
at the
yeah.
end of the night. I don't know where you're. Did you go out after that too? You left my house, went to probably
No,
up
I
the
think
street.
I think I went home and went
Oh,
to
did
bed.
you?
Yeah, because I was going hunting in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
I didn't even want to go out, but Mac was like, "It's my first time going to the pub. It's my first
Yeah,
time
yeah,
going to
yeah.
the pub. You gotta go." I'm terrible under peer pressure. Don't like to say no. So especially when it's drinking, why would you say no, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and yeah, that night happened, and I regretted a lot of things the next morning. I did not want to get up.
You guys, what time did you hit the woods at? 7 or something like that.
It was like 6:30 is when we walked in. I was there for like
Jesus
6:15.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun.
Fuck. You guys see anything out there?
No, I didn't see nothing. I saw a whole bunch of trees, sometimes the back of my eyelids.
Yeah.
There might have been something that went by, but
Yeah.
if it did, I might have been snoozing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough. But like I said, I don't really think there's any good time to give up drinking. Like
No.
something always comes up.
Yeah, you
One
really
friend wants
can't-
to do
yeah,
something,
exactly.
the other friend wants to do something,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, the weekends start linking up pretty fast, They
Yeah.
fucking one after another, and it's been like that for a couple years now. Probably more for you.
yeah. Yep. But no, I did 2 weeks at the end of October, beginning of November, because when we went to the Patriots game,
Yeah.
that was the first time I drank in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you had said that. Yeah.
And I felt so good. Like I'd wake up in mornings before my alarm.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
feeling
yeah,
good,
yeah,
drinking
yeah.
water, had a lot of energy. Didn't want to nap throughout the day. It was
Yeah, I know. I feel
was
like that makes
nice.
a big difference with your energy throughout the day when you fucking get off the booze for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially the water. I'm a terrible water drinker.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, that's just no flavor. It's not good, but you drink a lot of water and it
Yeah, not bad.
gives you a lot of energy throughout the day.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. For sure.
And I know we were talking about new things. We got a little bit into it for me, but how about you? You got a whole new setup going.
Yeah. I don't know. I was still in high school last time we did podcasts. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a little bit of a process now. I got out of high school my senior year. At the end of the senior year, I started my own business, my own detailing business. Poolinspolish.com if you want to check it out. Little
Yeah,
plug.
shout it out.
Little plug.
Really taking off right now. Hook them up.
Yeah, so it's been good. I did that for about probably about a year. It was almost about a year, and then I bought this place that we're in right now. It's got a shop, everything I need to do detailing, and then it also has a bunch of. It's got a house upstairs, an apartment for me, and an extra bay that I didn't need, so I'm making some extra income off rental. So it's all good. Just about pays for itself, so I can't complain too much.
Yeah, doing business the right way. That's how you do
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah,
Living-
it's good debt. It's good debt. It's I mean, obviously in debt having a mortgage, but it's making me money on the other end.
Right.
So,
That's the biggest thing, passive income.
yeah.
Passive it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You want that. So,
Yeah. A lot of people these days are scared of debt. I mean, of course, I'm a little bit young for an entrepreneur, but a lot of guys will talk about it. You know, debt. You can't be scared of debt. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta borrow to end up making money. You know what I
Right.
mean? Especially starting a new business. You know, if you want to get into something, you most of the times have to take out a loan just to get the capital to get it started. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
But-
it's crazy if you actually look at like other people, like, not to get controversial because I know people will say that, but like Trump or like Jeff Bezos and all these Mark Zuckerbergs and all this stuff, like some of them hit on some businesses that went big right off and
Yeah.
stuff, but then like a lot of the times some of their other businesses they started
Yeah.
because they have well, not millions of business, but probably, I don't know,
Plenty
maybe
of business,
50,
yeah.
plenty of businesses, and some of them go bankrupt
Yeah,
all the
exactly.
time. Like
Yeah.
that's a normal thing in business.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You know, I've started to learn about being an entrepreneur is you can't be afraid to fail because it's gonna happen anyway. You know what I
Right.
mean? You can't go in there expecting not to fail. You know, you gonna sometimes like that's the other thing about being an entrepreneur. Like some months, fucking, you might have no work. You know, you gotta
Right.
fucking figure it out. Nothing's guaranteed in
Gotta
my
push
world. You
through.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta find a way to make it work, and you just can't quit because if you quit, then that's when you fail.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
that's the
when you
hardest
go
thing.
under.
Hardest thing for me. I'm still, even when I worked at the dealership, like even a dealership, you know, it has its ups and downs. It has the busy months and the slow months, and saving money for me was the tough part. Still is.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to do that. I like to
I think
earn
we
and
all are.
spend,
Yeah,
earn
me
and
too,
spend.
Yeah,
And
I know,
it's like-
until the bills start hitting, and you're like, "Fuck,
I
I
know.
should have saved a little bit there." But
Yep.
you know what? But the other thing is, you can't live your life just to pay bills. You know what I mean? You still gotta live your life to a certain amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta enjoy your life. You can't just go through. I mean, everyone always says the long run, but you know, especially the older you get, some people don't make that long run.
Yeah,
Things happen.
exactly.
It's life, and
Exactly.
you just gotta enjoy yourself while living it within your means at the same time. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't. A lot of people have that mindset, you know, of just fucking saving, putting all your money into a fucking ROA or
Right.
whatever, you know what I mean, or IRA, I should say, and then fucking just saving all your money so that way when you retire you have money. But in my opinion, I'd rather make the money now, and fucking, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? If that
I
makes
know.
any sense.
no, I actually saw something too, and it was like the way things have flipped. Like if you look at grandparents and stuff, that's what they
Yeah,
always said. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
save up. Then when you retire and everything, and then other people were like, well, no, why wouldn't you travel when you're young
Yeah.
and then have your responsibility when you're older, when you've
Yeah.
learned more, when you've
Yeah.
matured and done all that stuff. So
Yeah.
there's always people that are going to hate you for doing one thing and people that agree with what you're doing. So,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, you just got to do what makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, but in some degree, I feel like most people want to have something left over to help out their children. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which is another thing to think about. But
right.
yeah,
Or you can, like I want kids someday, whatever, but sometimes, you're in your mid 20s and you're like, I don't even see kids in my near future.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
in the back of your head, but at the same time you're like, damn, I still want to have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
But yeah, I feel like it changes so fast once you meet the right person too. Like as soon as you meet that person that you fucking click with, it's like, all right, I could be ready right now. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Hey,
But-
let's not get there too fast,
Yeah.
Hayden.
No, we're not getting there.
No.
We're not getting there.
Jokes aside, Hayden's now with my cousin.
Yeah, I was gonna bring
And-
that up because I wanted to talk. I was gonna say
So-
that earlier because I wanted to talk about how at Thanksgiving when you pulled up late to Thanksgiving, you were fucking having a hard time.
Yeah, I did. I was
Uh.
last one there. My family's blowing up my phone. Yeah. I was struggling that day,
Yeah,
but
it's funny.
Uh.
Yeah. But it seemed like you might have came around a little bit towards.
I
the
did.
end, but
Yep.
yeah.
Once I got that food in me,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving food. That's
You
my
can't beat it.
yeah.
can't beat
It's
it.
my favorite. Some people shit on turkey. I don't know how. I love turkey.
It's
The
so-
leftover turkey, I think, is even
Yeah.
better. Throw it in
Yeah,
a sandwich.
I've been eating Thanksgiving leftovers for the past week. Dude.
I know,
Fucking,
dude.
it's
Throw it in a
awesome.
sandwich. Stuffing too. Stuffing might be the
Love
most
it.
underrated side
Yeah.
dish of
I agree.
all. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Now we got Christmas coming up soon.
I
Fucking
know.
talking about trying to take a break off drinking. Fucking wait till Christmas comes
Yeah,
around.
Christmas comes around. We're saving money. Yeah, you're spending
Yeah.
money for gifts and
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and doing
exactly.
this
See
left
that
and right, too, and-
Fucking good luck saving money right now.
yeah. I'd
So-
say it's weird. Everyone's always like the winter months up here. There's nothing, which I guess there's less to do than the summer, But like if you enjoy the winter stuff, there's a
You
lot
can,
to
yeah,
do.
You got to be able to, you know, whether it's fucking snow machining, ice fishing, skiing, whatever you do, you just got to find something to do, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But it's definitely the most expensive season.
doubt,
Like everything that you do in winter is expensive, and you got the holidays all right there,
Yeah, exactly.
which is crazy. So, and to top that off, my birthday's in November.
Yeah.
So you got to register your vehicles.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah,
inspect
inspect it,
them.
yeah.
You got to do all this. So, speaking of inspections, you think you're going to get some low quality vehicles in for detailing after the no inspection?
Fuck, I don't really care. It doesn't matter if their car, as long as they can fucking pull it out of the shop. That's all I care about. You know what I
Fair
mean?
enough, yeah.
But the opportunity for me is with tinting now, because it's technically inspectable to have an illegal tint, which is what I
Right.
plan to get into. But what people don't realize is that you're still gonna get pulled over for having illegal tint anyway. You know what I
Right.
mean? But you can get it
Yeah.
inspected with the tint on it, or you don't need to get it inspected.
Yeah.
I guess is what I should say.
I was trying to read into some of the laws. So apparently, like, there's still going to be laws in place, but your car doesn't have to be inspected. So, like, they still have safety laws.
Mason, how about this? Can you look up New Hampshire? What is going to change with the inspection laws in New Hampshire after January 1st?
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah, we got
Mason over there.
Mason Horn, he's producing. We're leveling up. We got a producer now.
It's crazy how quick that pops up as he's
Yeah.
typing it compared to. But yeah, I wondered this same thing because I was like, are people really just going to take like these shitbox cars on the road?
Yeah,
like,
well, I'm kind of worried about it. Why the fuck you're driving past someone, all of a sudden their fucking wheel falls off?
Yeah.
You're right into your lane. Okay, here we go.
nothing
First thing that
changes.
shows up, it says nothing changes on January 1st, 2026. The state of New Hampshire.
31st.
Oh, 31st.
Oh, it's the 31st. Okay, so that's a misconception. The state of New Hampshire is not. Yeah, stay there. The state of New Hampshire is not eliminating its inspections on that date. The new law repealing annual safety and emissions inspections for most passenger vehicles will take effect on January 31st. Okay, so on
To me-
January 31st, the mandatory. Yeah, so no more inspections after the 31st.
But then it says, on January, the mandatory annual safety and emissions inspections for most passenger vehicles will end. No longer be required.
What it would be is like you can still get pulled over for like say having a modified
Yeah.
exhaust.
Oh, I
So
see it
this
at
is
the
what
bottom.
it says. However, the state's existing laws that require vehicles to meet minimum safety standards, like having working brake lights and lights, will still apply. So you can still basically get pulled over for the same shit that you would before. You just
Right.
don't have to have the sticker, basically.
And then commercial vehicles too. I kind of
Yeah.
like that. Will still need to undergo. So
Yeah.
that'll be like the more of the bigger trucks that you see. All the ones probably over like, what is it, the 10,000 pounds where the DOT can pull them over and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what makes the vehicle commercial. I don't know. I guess if you just register it as that, because I don't know, is my van considered commercial? I mean,
I think I remember talking about this with like Logan,
Yeah.
working with him, and he was saying like if you pull a trailer and
Yeah,
like
there
your
you go,
weight
Mason.
exceeds this, if you have your decal on it, but not having, oh, he's got it pulled up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, a vehicle is considered commercial if it is used for business purposes such as transporting goods or people for profit, or if it meets specific criteria related to size and weight. So size and weight does have a factor, but I guess technically my van should be considered commercial, but it's not registered as that. I don't think it's not
Right.
gonna have a CDL or anything like that.
No, yeah, but I think I remember, like I said, I remember when we were towing the trailer and stuff. There's something for it where, like, if I was driving his truck, as long as he had not for hire, like they make like not for hire
really?
signs to put on it. Like if you put not for hire, and I was just saying like, oh, that's my buddy. I'm just driving it to help him out.
Yeah.
I'm not actually getting paid for it.
Yeah.
I want to say that there was something to do with that too, but yeah, I mean it's kind of good to know that they're still gonna have safety laws in place, but you just don't have to get it inspected.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. My car probably is not gonna pass inspection, so
Yeah, and you know it gives people more time. Like obviously, if you drive enough, you know something's wrong with your car. You
Yeah.
want to fix it, but it also gives people like takes stress off of them. They don't have to
Yeah,
stress cramming it
exactly.
in.
And so much of the shit is such bullshit, like the sensors and this and that.
Right.
They're so tedious with the inspection. Like my car's fucking perfectly fine. I'm gonna drive it for another fucking 3 years and nothing's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah, or you go in the shop and that's when they hit you with the oh yeah, you don't really need this, but you should need this. So
Yeah.
like we might not give you a sticker.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
You're,
It's like, yeah.
you're
Just because they want you to spend money with them.
yeah,
It's like, what the fuck?
you know, and I get it. They got their quotas to hit too, but at the same time, it's like no, if it's fine, just. Which I think was one of the main factors of why they kind of got rid of it, because I think dealerships were making out on it.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, Mason, can you search that up? Can you search up why did New Hampshire decide to get rid of inspections?
And then you had the crooked people, like small towns like this. If you knew the right person to go to,
Yeah, you
Go
could just
to them
fucking
and
throw
they'll
a sticker
slap
on,
a-
you know
slap
what
a
I mean?
sticker
It's
on
like-
it
yeah,
for you,
exactly.
so
It's
it was
fucking
like-
bullshit anyway. See what they have to say. New Hampshire decided to eliminate annual vehicle inspections starting in 2026, primarily due to political negotiations where it was a key demand. Okay, that doesn't make a difference. Political motivation, cost, and revenue. Supporters argued that the inspection fees were an unnecessary expense for drivers. Yeah. I guess
although the only other downside of it I can think of is like, I wonder if that makes taxes go up or anything. You know, like
that's- Sorry about me. Come on.
I just went and renewed my license the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like
Big 2.5.
26.
Is it 26? I thought you had to renew it after 25.
Well, it's
you
because
can-
when I did the house change and everything, or the real ID,
Oh.
when the real ID came out, I
Okay.
did it a year later. So
So you're
I think-
26 now.
yeah, every 5 years. Yeah, I think 20. Yeah, 26.
I think 26.
Sometimes you got to think of it after certain.
Getting shit talked in the chat right now.
After, read it out loud.
Oh, it's just because we're not reading the chat. Well, it's because we're in a conversation. Huntoon, everyone's begging us to talk about Drake May, which I guess we can go in that direction.
Drake
But
Drake May. Is
Drake-
that the right one?
Drake May.
You know, I don't know how that came up, but I fucking love that, man.
Dude, it's
It's-
like, it was like in a year, just like that.
Yeah.
Fucking, from like fucking 0 to hero. It's crazy.
I mean, shit. When we went to the game, you saw me. I'm freaking.
oh yeah.
I was 3 sheets to the wind, jumping on a chair.
Yeah,
I looked like a
yeah.
child, the kid in the candy store. That was fun though. That
No,
was.
it was. Yeah, we saw Drake May play. Both of us, we watched him play. I was fucking, dude.
I mean the.
I was in rough shape. Can you tell? In
Yeah.
the third period,
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting in my chair. I was like, oh god, I gotta
Ugh.
fucking lock in here.
Just
But-
the energy around the
Oh, it's
Patriots
so
is
sick,
different,
yeah.
you know.
It's nice to see. It hasn't been that since Brady. So
I know, and the way that social media is too. I mean,
they love him.
I follow pretty much everything to do with them on social media
Mhm.
too. And I don't know if you've ever seen his wife's TikToks, and Michael May. She does like bacon. And Mason's laughing over there, but this is how like deep I get into it. If you go on Ann Michael May's TikTok, she does like bacon, and that's Drake May's wife. Read the comments. It is
Yeah.
the
Yeah, okay,
funniest
yeah,
comment section you will ever see. It's just talking about how like she's the first lady. Make sure you're not feeding Drake May too much junk food,
Yeah,
or you're
yeah,
cooking
yeah,
him good
yeah.
bread. Like it's so funny. And like every once in a while, he'll make like a random guest appearance. Like the other night, they finished one after the Giants game on Monday night. She finished one, and he just came into the frame, made an appearance, and the comment section just went nuts.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. So the atmosphere around the Patriots is
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I love it. It's
It's-
great. It's good to see. Fucking. And then Will Campbell too. I like him a lot.
Yeah, I know. I was glad to see that he's not hurt
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
bad.
because he either left the game or he fucking had to sit out the rest of the game, right?
Yeah, he sprained like his MCL,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they all thought it was really nervous. I know. I actually wanted to talk about that earlier too. Mason's pulling up the 6'7". I was thinking of like other things when we were growing up that were like big. Like this has gotten to the point where it's just like I don't even want to hear it anymore.
It's so annoying.
But like at the same time, for like kids, I get it. Like I remember the only one I could think of was the Mannequin Challenge. I forget what song that was even.
Black
too.
Beatles by
Black-
Ray Shremmerd.
Yeah, where it was like every time that came on, you would do it. I remember going to college parties. Like a whole college party would just stop, and then the
Really?
beat would drop, and
See,
you'd
I was
go
so
off.
young, dude. I was in like the 6th grade, maybe 5th grade when that came out.
Yeah, like that, but that was like every time. Like so, I was like, I want to hate on these kids for the 6'7" thing, but it was like
it was the same thing.
it was
for
the
us,
same thing
yeah.
for us. We just had different things, but the 6'7", I don't even know what it means. I know you just had it up there,
Mason,
but I really don't
So
know what it
I
means.
know it comes from the Skrilla song, but can you just for the people who don't know, give me the definition of where did 6'7" come from?
I don't know. I think it came
Search
from
it up,
the-
dude.
Oh.
It's your job. Ryan wants to talk about Epstein. We can get into that, I suppose.
I actually don't know jack about that either.
I know a decent amount because I'm a big Joe Rogan experiencer.
Yeah,
But-
see that. So I like trying to find his stuff, but I never know what is AI for Joe Rogan and what's not on like TikTok
Yeah,
clips.
well,
I
I
should
listen
probably
to the
just go to his
podcast.
actual podcast.
Dude is the name of the song. See, I didn't know that.
Who sings it?
Skrilla. It's a rapper. Anyways, let's get off fucking 6'7". This is ridiculous. But yeah, I don't.
Well-
So you don't know much about the Epstein shit?
I mean, not really.
What do you know?
I know that he, I don't know, like they say these Epstein files or whatever. I know that he had this island that had this submarine that was
Yeah.
going underwater that went into his house somehow. And
Yeah. So
basically, I know it was a human trafficking ring of,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
some sort, but I don't know like any details or
So what's
nothing.
going on right now, as far as I know, is that is Trump is heavily rumored to be on the Epstein list, and of course everyone wants him to release it because he has
Oh,
access
yeah.
to it as the president. But everyone's
It-
wondering why he hasn't released it, and most people are saying, "Oh, he hasn't released it because he's on it, right?"
So this
but-
is kind of like the Diddy thing. Like there's just more people
same
involved.
Exact,
Yeah.
it's literally the same exact fucking
Yeah.
thing. So many high fucking caliber people are involved with it that no one wants to say anything about it. You know what I mean?
Right. Is that Epstein right there?
Yeah.
Damn. And now he killed himself in jail,
Yeah.
or
The big parentheses around killed himself. We
okay,
still don't
yeah,
know.
I do remember that. I remember.
CJ Wedge says Cam loves that island.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. That's why I don't know much about it, right? I can't talk about it now.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't know anything, guys. I should stop
Uh.
questioning him on it, I guess.
But it's just crazy to think too. Like these people that have money. I mean, there's so many crooked things that I'm sure goes on, and some people have no idea. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
crazy.
it's so much easier for them to
Yeah.
hide it, especially once you get into knowing people in power that
Yeah.
have positions to hide stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy. There's so many conspiracies and everything, but I don't know. I don't get too much into the conspiracy. It seems like a waste of time, in my opinion.
That's like
waste of brain space.
I just saw this the other day. The actor that played Kevin in Home Alone, what's his name?
McCulkin.
McCulkin. I was drawing a blank. Do you remember hearing he died?
Oh, he didn't die, did he?
So when I was growing up, that was a big thing. I swear, and I saw on TikTok that they said he was alive. I said, no way, no way.
Oh, he's
So
still alive. Mason, search it up.
it is, he is, but this is a
Okay.
big conspiracy. You know the Mandela effect?
Yeah.
No.
No.
What is it?
Uh,
No.
No, it's like Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay McCulkin or something like that. Yeah.
Is the Home Alone kid still alive? And then
The actor. Yeah, is the Home Alone kid actor still alive? But
he is, right?
if anybody's in the chat, tell me you remember that he died.
Well, it's
Wedge talking that shit.
it's confusing because there's two brothers, I think, isn't there?
Yeah,
There's two McCulkin brothers. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, who is alive and active. Say, Mason, search up McCulkin brothers, or Culkin brothers. Sorry. Yeah.
But like I swear, this was a big thing that like
Yeah,
he
Kieran Culkin
died.
is the other one. Oh, there's four of them. I didn't realize that. Or that must be his parents, maybe. It looks like old pictures.
I was gonna say yeah, it does say brothers,
So
but
it's him and four other brothers. I guess
and
he
are they
doesn't-
all alive? But I swear, and this was a big thing on, like I said, on TikTok I was watching that he had died of a drug overdose, and it was like the biggest thing, like
Yeah.
and that's why a lot of people got into Home Alone because he died,
Yeah.
and now all of a sudden he's just out in public like nothing ever happened. So people were like, all right, where are all these other people?
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's
can't fucking-
conspiracy theories I like. I like getting
Do you
into
get
them.
into
So
them a little bit?
it depends what they are. If they catch my eye, I
What's
get
one of
into
your top
them.
conspiracy theories that you've dove into a little bit?
Oh, not gonna lie, the 9/11 one
Yeah.
really fucked me up, especially with this last government shutdown
Okay.
and knowing that the government has as much access. And I didn't realize like federal employees were like the air traffic controllers were all federal employees, and I didn't realize how much control the government had of the air traffic control.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So now, like, some of this conspiracy stuff about 9/11 really fucks me up because I'm like, damn, they know way more than they're telling us.
Yeah.
But that,
So I mean, I feel like it's pretty. I see a lot of stuff about Bush caused 9/11. Is that? I mean, do you stand on that? I feel like it's a terrorist attack
I
only done
wouldn't-
by fucking ISIS or Al Qaeda, whatever it is.
I wouldn't stand on it, but I think that we knew a little bit more about it. I think we pushed away signs of something like that happening. I think we had a little more intel,
Yeah.
and I don't think they thought other places had the balls or the technology or what.
Okay,
I don't
you know
think
what
they
I
thought they
heard?
were going to
You
do
know
it.
what I heard of that no one has ever heard about is there was a bombing attempt on the Twin Towers before 9/11. Mason, cut that shit out. Okay, search up bombing on the Twin Towers before
Yeah.
9/11.
And-
this is a real thing.
I also, I don't know if you have looked into it a lot too, but I also think they weren't going at the Twin Towers. I think they were trying to
Okay.
go for the bank behind
Okay.
them.
I guess
Because
that
it
makes
was
sense.
it was the national bank where all at the time all the
Yeah.
money was kept. So if they would have hit that, it basically would have shut down the American economy.
Yeah, okay. So, the World Trade Center was bombed in 1993, a decade before September 11th. Killed 6 people, injured over 1,000. When have you ever heard about this?
Damn.
Fucking never.
No, never. I
You know
didn't
what I
even know
mean?
that was a thing. Yeah,
It's fucking crazy. But
that is nuts.
who knows who did that, right?
Yeah, they'll probably throw that under the rug.
Have you ever
and-
watched the movie about the Boston bombing? The
Yeah.
Patriot one? That's a good one,
That-
dude.
yeah.
That one's fucking amazing.
That was a good one. That's. I'm pretty sure that guy's still alive in jail.
Is he?
Still waiting on the death toll. They so much money just wasted
Yeah,
of him
I
sitting
know.
in jail. There was another thing. When we were talking about like Al Qaeda or ISIS, whatever.
You're
it-
distracting us. Can you cut it out?
it made me think of that NBA drug mafia gambling situation
Did you
that's
hear-
going on.
recent.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
crazy, dude.
And they were like, 4 mafia families are involved with
Yeah.
guys in the NBA like sharing bets, and
Crazy.
if you are a professional athlete, they must have some dirt on you to
Yeah.
get you caught up in that.
I know.
The baseball pitchers, $12,000 out of $450,000 is what they got paid. 12,000 to me, I think, is not that a lot when you're making like $7 million a year. So that kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop there.
Yeah.
Young,
go back.
Young Hayden on
Go
the
back. Look how jacked I look in that other one. No, the other one. Go down. That one's good too. Look at that one. I look yoked in that one.
They do.
Anyways, getting out of track.
Isn't it crazy actually when he pulls this up what you can find?
I know. Okay, you need to stop. This is not what I brought you on for. I had something I wanted you to search up, but I totally forgot it.
Yeah, he's distracted over
Yeah,
there.
totally
He's
distracting us.
throwing you off the page.
Um,
But I'm sure if Brian's still in the chat, he's got something to say about this NBA thing.
yeah, and it's just like the fucking Shohei thing. Like he literally got caught and blamed
That's
it all
another-
on his fucking interpreter. It's craziness.
And his interpreter was his best friend
yeah.
over years. And what I said is if Shohei has an accountant and
Mason.
he was missing what? 17 million, I think it was like that.
Yeah.
17 million. If you have an accountant and their accountant doesn't realize 17 million dollars is missing, I think you should fire your
It's
accountant.
crazy, yeah, totally. But yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to do this again. I got
I
some
know.
some guest ideas coming up.
Gives me
I
something
could
to
drop
look
one.
forward to.
I'll drop
Yeah.
a guest idea. Have you ever seen the real life Iron Man that's around town? He's part owner of Exile now.
Yeah.
Nikolai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get him on, dude. Talk about his Iron Man suit. Do
Yeah.
you see his
So-
Instagram at all?
No, I haven't, but I bet you he would be really interesting. So when
play.
I was working with my stepdad, we actually did work at his house.
Really?
Yeah, and just running into him in passing and stuff, and he based off of what I got from him, really wants to uplift this community and stuff. So I bet
Yeah,
you he'd
I
have a
mean-
lot of good things to say.
Yeah, me too. I totally agree. I think we should definitely get him on, but I don't know. I like guests like that you don't really know that well. That could be really interesting.
Right,
You know what I mean?
makes
I
the
don't know.
questions easier because we don't.
Mason's got his hand raised.
CJ Webb would like to know if you guys think Antarctica is an ice
an ice wall. I think that there's stuff going on in Antarctica that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause why are we not allowed there?
Yeah, exactly. Mason says, I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he says, why are we not allowed there? Search up, Mason, evidence of activity, or probably search up evidence of civilization on Antarctica.
Well, see, I don't even know if this is a conspiracy theory either, but the whole wind movement patterns of can we control the weather? I believe in that. I think Antarctica is part of stuff like that, you know.
Okay. There's no credible evidence of. I don't want ancient civilization. Search up. Are there? Search up. Is there anyone?
You can like sail the Arctic Sea, right?
Yeah.
You
Search
just
up.
can't.
Is there anybody living in Antarctica right now? Mason, I'm gonna have you read the chat to me because my phone's almost dead. Okay. So if anyone says anything, just let me know.
No one lives there permanently, but people live there.
Okay. So now search up. Why are there people in Antarctica?
Oh, and that said researchers and
That's what I
What?
figured it was, just like scientists and shit. but-
yeah.
Scientific research. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. No permanent residence. That makes sense, I guess.
It does, but like I still feel like they're there doing scientific research, but like I feel like they might be doing more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That like we don't know. So
Here we
if
go. Yeah, Mason, keep going.
if you think about this summer and how dry it was, this was the driest summer we've
Yeah.
ever had, right? Now, in my mind, what contributes to that, if you look at Canada, all the smoke that we had from their
It was
wildfires,
crazy.
right? But now, evaporation has to happen for water to fall.
Yeah.
So that fire being so close to us, taking some of the evaporation away because
Yeah.
it's so hot, definitely had a factor of us not getting some rain. If that can happen, are these forest fires that happen in places,
Yeah,
are
yeah,
they
yeah.
legit forest fires
Yeah.
or are they controlling the
Yeah.
environment?
Okay, I have to pee real quick, and then I got something I want to talk about.
All right. What do you got up there? Is unseen mountains, valleys, lakes, and rivers. So you have lakes and rivers under. I thought Antarctica was just an ice sheet on top of an ocean. No.
It's like glaciers and shit.
Well, no shit, but they have to freeze.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the ocean doesn't. I thought it would be cold enough for it to freeze, but if.
Well, how do you think all of the...
But isn't it around? Isn't like the Arctic Ocean all around Antarctica? Like, how would there be rivers and lakes underneath the glaciers? Because that's what it's saying up there right now. To me, that just doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, it's not.
Huh. Okay, so there's actual land underneath Antarctica with rivers and lakes. Learn something new every day.
I guess so, huh? Okay, so what I want to talk about, we were talking about the fires. To me, about the those fires in California that burned down just about the whole fucking.
Crazy.
A lot of people are saying that it was controlled. I guess firefighters, like, supposedly saw people starting fires.
I
I
heard
don't know
that.
how much you know about it, but
I've seen that a couple places too. That like some people have started it, and then I also like then all of a sudden they fall back to blame on like these normal people.
Yeah.
Like for somehow, some way. I remember that baby shower that got blamed for
Yeah.
that whole big
yeah, that was a while
big
ago.
fire a while ago too. But yeah, I did see some stuff about people running in the mountains and like starting stuff and
So the other thing that a lot of people don't know about, when it comes that sparks a lot of conspiracy theories about those fires. Mason, can you search up? I forget what it's called. Can you search up where were the California wildfires? I forget the name of it.
I want to say it almost went right into like Calabasas because like
Yeah, there's a certain like neighborhood. No, that's not it. Scroll down a little bit, maybe. I guess yeah, Los Angeles County. Or, anyways, so what a lot of people don't know that sparks conspiracy theories is the firefighters. Almost all of the fire hydrants were like empty. So as the firefighters were trying to put out the fires, their fire hydrants were drying up. So now they say that the California government had something to do with it by not.
I didn't hear that,
By
but
not having sufficient water. You know what I mean, to fight the fires.
which would be insane. That would be wild.
But
And I know they always have to like release the fire hydrants up here and stuff. I guess I've never wondered
they're
why.
like well, I think it's mostly just so they don't get like clogged up and
Testing
shit,
them,
in
yeah.
my opinion, but I don't know exactly.
Where does
what
that
it
come
is.
from? Just the river?
I think
It must
I
have
don't
like a
know.
certain water source that feeds them.
Yeah,
if it's like
I'm
the
assuming it comes
Water
from,
plant or something.
Yeah, I'm guessing it all comes from the water. Search up, yeah, there you go. Or search up what feeds the Berlin, New Hampshire fire hydrants.
Or just any fire hydrant in general.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I bet you it differs because from like in some places they'll probably pull from the ocean and shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
True.
Yeah, public. So it's
Yeah.
waterworks, basically. And yeah,
Yeah.
because that's where the.
But that all
waterworks
goes
is.
into the water plant and then
and
that feeds
and those
them.
are the
Yeah.
guys. That makes
Yeah.
sense because those are the guys that have to fucking test them every once in a while,
Right.
right? Or is it the fire department?
I think the fire department goes and I think releases everything.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I think waterworks might help too sometimes or do something. But
Yeah. Yeah.
no, yeah, there's so many conspiracies that you could get into. I guess that. I guess it depends which side of a conspiracy theory you believe. Because sometimes there's some that I see and I'm like, nope, no chance. And then
Uh-huh.
you listen to it and you kind of like backtrack on it and you're like,
Yeah, that's the
damn.
dangerous thing.
Like, I mean, that's even like, I don't believe it, but like you can look at some of these guys that popped up through social media randomly and stuff, and they're like, oh, they're plants for like this and this. And
What is this, Mason? Okay, what did he say? Just read them out loud to me if you can.
Look up Martha's 10-foot planisphere, 1587. It's the fires in Hawaii.
fires in Hawaii. I know nothing about the fires
Click
in
on
Hawaii.
the Reddit one. That isn't. Oh, so this is wait. This is like wicked old. Scroll down a little bit. Okay. Scroll down.
Well, 1587. Yeah, I don't know nothing.
Okay,
about this.
just tell. Hey, CJ, can you explain it to us a little bit in the chat, and we'll try to.
Yeah. Is CJ the only one saying anything in the chat, or did somebody else say?
Can you plug the iPad in? It's right. It's plugged into the power strip underneath the desk. You'll find it.
I know. I'm gonna have to make a YouTube so I can get on here and look at the.
Yeah, I have it here. My phone's just gonna fucking die.
I think I actually might have a YouTube account.
Oh, the Hawaii fires. But this is old as hell. 1590, 1569.
I don't remember anything about it. Yeah.
I mean, this is like forever ago.
I feel
Dude.
like almost everything nowadays too with social media could turn into a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Or like some people can spin it the way they want.
I feel like we were talking about AI before we even stopped last time. And I feel like it's come so far since
Yeah.
the
It's-
last time we did it. I mean, it's fucking. You almost can't even tell between the videos now.
I feel like AI is it's the only time you can tell is if it says like AI generated on
Yeah.
the bottom. But sometimes some of them get me, and that's why, like I said, we were talking about the Joe Rogan earlier, and it's like I don't. If I see him on TikTok, sometimes I don't know whether to believe like it's a real Joe
I know,
Rogan thing or not.
exactly, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like, luckily, I guess in my line of work, I don't have to worry about it. But if I was in like some other jobs, I'd be fucking scared to like not have a career. You know, all these people that spend fucking hundreds of thousands
Yeah.
of dollars on college just for it to get taken by AI.
I know.
It's fucking-
That's even. I was thinking like, I mean, the music industry too. So you probably
Yeah.
see this quite a bit. I remember when AI first came out, saying when it first came out, the only people they had AI music of, like, and they're starting to get more now. But like one of them was Juice World.
Yeah.
Like they were releasing a lot of Juice World
Yeah.
AI music, and that's where another conspiracy. I was like, is AI real or is Juice WRLD still alive? But
CJ says the planisphere is an old map above the Antarctica.
Oh, so this is how Antarctica used to look. So it was basically all green, is what he's trying to say. I think.
before it like split off or
I
whatever.
think. So it
and-
must. Is this pre-ice age? Mason, search up what year did the ice age happen? I'm guessing this is pre-ice age, 1587.
So this is where I sometimes wish I knew.
So yeah, that's wrong.
I was gonna say I feel like the ice age happened before. It would have been like BC, right?
I don't know. I guess, right?
I was gonna say yeah. Anything with a normal number.
Before BC, dude.
Yeah.
2.6 million years ago.
That's such a
I see the-
difference.
I see the-
2.6 million to 11,000. Like that's.
Maybe that's how long it lasted.
I guess there was not a single continuous period of cold, but rather a cycle of cold periods. No
I
kidding.
guess it started there and was like not.
And
On
it-
and off,
yeah.
on and off ice age for fucking 2 million years. It's crazy.
I see the mammoth right there. That makes me think of like cloning. Did you see the thing
I've
with?
heard about that. Yeah, they're trying to make a mammoth like that.
Did you see the thing about Tom Brady and his dog?
Yes, I did see that.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Like he just. I don't even know how that works. Like what they do? Just make the same dog
Yeah.
in a dish? Like there's no way they
Probably.
just
Search it
cloned
up,
his
Mason. How
dog.
did Tom Brady clone his dog? This is fucking interesting to me.
What?
How did Tom Brady clone his dog?
No, I know that one.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, apparently like his new dog is like
Blood sample taken before her
Before
death.
her
I guess
death.
that's all it takes now. It's a fucking
and like
blood
they just
sample.
made it the same. Like this dog is like the same and everything. And it was funny. All the comments on this video too were like, "Oh, Tom Brady really trying to win his kids back,
Yeah.
bringing back their childhood dog and stuff." But that is insane. So if all you need's a blood sample, I wonder what they can do when they find like bones. Because I feel like
Okay, well, here's my question now: Is Mason, search up? Can you clone a human with only a blood sample?
You must be able to.
Right? If you can clone a dog, why can't you clone a human?
Yeah.
Can't be that far off, right?
It is not. I just want to know why. Why can you clone a dog with a blood sample but not a human?
I guess it makes sense why countries ban it for ethical and safety reasons, but I feel like
I feel like if you're cloning
it's
somebody,
happening. I guarantee you it's happening right now, but no one can say anything about it. Almost guaranteed.
ethical and safety, like, I guess if you keep, you'd have to keep them locked up. But what's ethical? Like, if I'm dead
Yeah.
and you're gonna use my clone, which I guess
Yeah.
for me it does nothing because you're just using a clone of me. So like, it's just you'd need like if we could just clone Tom Brady and have another greatest quarterback,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Shit like that.
Maybe
Or-
that's how
or
we got
you
Drake
clone-
May. But
you clone fucking Donald Trump as he's about to die. He's on his deathbed. Nobody knows about it. You clone him a little bit before, and he's fucking still fine. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Wait, it's okay. Search this up, Mason.
Cloning me, that's probably.
Grow up.
Yeah.
So search that up. Say, when no, hold on. Go back, backspace. If you clone an animal, hold on. Let me think about how to word this. Back up again. Sorry.
Does it have to grow up?
So, how does a cloned animal come to life? I can't imagine it's born, right? Or did they?
yeah, no, I think it has. I don't know. I think it might have to. Dude, I don't know because the dog that Tom Brady had didn't look like a puppy. It looks like a full size normal dog.
Yeah.
No, that's true though. So
Okay. I'm not smart enough to read that. So search up. Does
Without the
Yeah.
need.
a cloned animal have to be born? Or does it just? It probably just grows in a little fucking
Well,
petri dish, right?
I bet you it depends. Well, if they took the blood,
it definitely has to be born somewhere.
no. If they took the,
Yeah.
must be born just like any other
Creating-
animal. So what the fuck's giving birth? to
Okay,
it?
so it's just like they do for humans. You know, when people are
like
infertile,
a petri dish, yeah,
When people are infertile, they can take
a petri
sperm.
dish.
That's
What was I
the right
trying-
thing.
Is it? It is a
the
petri.
little
Okay,
fuck-
yeah.
Okay, so how did the fuck did Tom Brady's dog?
So what Tom Brady did is he took a sample from his old dog, turned it into a sperm cell, gave it to a female dog and it gave birth to a dog that was the same as his old one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
But like, I still feel like you would need the genetics, because like, even when they do that stuff in a dish, like, and you give it to somebody, like, I still feel like you're the person that's carrying it. So the female dog that was carrying it,
Yeah,
would still
still-
get characteristics and like
Yeah.
still get different DNA.
Yeah, that I totally agree. So, Mason, search up when an animal is cloned. Does the female carrier give it what do you call
DNA
that?
characteristics.
Yeah.
It must somewhat.
No, the surrogate mother carrier does not contribute characteristics to the clone animal. The clone is a genetic twin of the nuclear DNA donor. How?
But it's got to get to like the egg and
So I guess is it post egg? Yeah, it doesn't make any
So
sense.
they
to
literally
me.
just that would be like they have to put in a full.
Okay, so this is what it is. It only provides the uterus for the embryo, so an embryo must be post.
Okay,
You know
so
what
it
I
must
mean?
be post. Yeah, like
Post when the sperm meets the egg,
Yeah.
it turns into an embryo. So what they do is
just give it to her and like it's already
it holds it.
Yeah.
It holds it and gives it the nutrients it needs to be
Yeah.
born.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Wow, seeing that, if that's the same for humans, that must be so weird. Like your body didn't naturally
Yeah.
create it, so I wonder how well it takes the embryo.
There's no way that they can't do this. What the fuck is the difference between a dog and a human? Really? I guess it's a little bit more complex, but there's no way they can't figure it out.
I don't know. That's yeah.
It's not going to tell you. Even if it was true, they're not going to tell you because no one's ever done it before. The same thing, yeah.
But like, I mean, there's surrogates out there that they basically they can make babies now. Like I remember seeing a thing that was like they can tell you if your baby is gonna be like Down syndrome or like
Yeah,
autistic
yeah, yeah.
before you have it, and like there's like ways that they can mess with the DNA.
Yes, exactly. Do you know who Andrew Schultz is?
Yeah.
So he had to get I don't know what it's called. There's a certain thing you can do now is if you're infertile, if a guy's infertile, they can almost make a sperm from scratch.
Right.
You can almost pick and choose what you want it to have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For for genetics, I guess, and then they just insert it into a female, and I guess it gives birth. But how does that? I guess what I don't understand is how is that getting any of the male's characteristics?
I don't know. It's
This
it
is
kind
too
of the
deep for my
technology. Yeah, I
knowledge.
know. Technology kind of blows my mind. Like, and you know what's crazy is some people could sit here, study this for like a day, and retain all this
Yeah.
knowledge and
Yeah.
know it. I can't.
Yeah.
But I feel like this goes so much deeper than
Then we could even.
then we
comprehend.
could even look.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Too many big words and just too many questions that don't make sense.
Yeah. Leave it up to the scientists for now.
Yeah.
What else has been in the news? Anything crazy in the news lately? Okay, I wanted to ask you earlier. I don't understand a government shutdown. Do you understand how the fuck that works?
I don't get it either.
Search it up, Mason. Search up what caused government shutdown.
I know it was they had to come to fruition on a budget. Like they had
Yeah,
to
but-
they had to agree on a budget
Legislative gridlock over the federal budget. Yeah, I kind of heard that too.
because like they want certain things to go here, certain things to go there. But I don't understand why the budget. I don't understand why they have to shut down for that to
why can't
happen.
why can't they just do this fucking behind closed doors as everything
Because
carries on?
because everything else goes behind closed doors. Because a budget's a budget, and like the employees, for them to not get paid is crazy. Because it doesn't matter what the budget is; they have to get paid anyway.
Yeah.
So why not? I don't understand why it has to shut down for that to all happen. Again, I think that's to have power over the people for us to panic
I
and
know.
think that the government runs us. Because really, the government's supposed to work for us, but I feel like they don't.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really affect me, but I know a lot of people are fucking, just like you were saying about the fucking airline thing. Like that's crazy. People were like, they had like no, what do they call it, airline controller or whatever.
Yeah, no, traffic control,
Traffic control,
air
yeah.
controllers, whatever. I mean, even the people that worked at the federal prison up here, they
Yeah,
didn't
weren't
get
getting
paid for
paid.
like what, a month,
A long time. Yeah.
longer than that.
I mean, you can't just fuck. I feel like you can't just do that to people. It's kind of ridiculous.
It's crazy.
But
It blows my mind how they cannot pay the people and then expect them to pay all their bills, all their
I know.
taxes,
Yeah, exactly.
all this. If you owe the government money, watch out, they're coming for you.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. But they can just not pay you,
Yeah.
and then fucking nothing happens.
And the worst part is the whole time that was happening, they're all getting paid.
Yeah.
Which they're
Totally.
part of the government.
Oh, and it's just like all the fucking insider trading thing. It's like so crazy.
I
Did
know.
you hear about that or
They
no?
yeah, they're trying to pass a bill where they can't.
Yeah, they shouldn't
If you're
really
if
be
you're
able
in if you're in
In
like
Congress.
Congress or Senate or something like that, yeah, they're trying to pass a bill
to.
where
You shouldn't be able to
can't.
trade stocks. Because you can control what the fuck happens.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
know.
It's ridiculous.
That's like the media too. Like, I hate that there's also like two sides of the media. Like you have the two parties, and then you have each party has their own media outlet too. So it's just
Yeah.
like you really can grow up believing what you want, and I think it's best to like do your own research.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
I mean, if you're so used to growing up with some one channel on or one channel, obviously.
Yeah,
you're
well,
gonna
if your
be
parents,
persuaded.
and your grandparents watch CNN all the time, I was fucking at my grandparents' house, and they had CNN on the whole entire fucking time. That's all they do is shit on Trump. The whole entire fucking time.
Yeah.
It's like you can't find anything better to talk about than shitting on Trump. But then you go to a different network and it's saying all the good things about Trump.
Yeah.
Like, how the
and
fuck does that make any sense? Can't you just tell what's actually going on? That's what the news is supposed to be, is what's actually happening.
and I feel like my grandfather will say this too. It's like they used to actually like, what do they call it? Like meet in the middle, cross the line. Like some part, like
Yeah.
they'd be able to go over the line, whatever. I feel like now they're all just, they're more fighting for their party than they are for the people. So like I feel like if you declare, if you're Republican, you have to be Republican. If you declare you're Democrat, it's like it's almost frowned upon to go across the line, which I said just get rid of the parties and hi, I'm Cam Cochran and I'm running for president and
Yeah.
I see this and this, but I have no party affiliation.
Yeah, I don't understand. I guess I don't really understand the parties. They grew apart through beliefs over time. I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, Mason, can you search up when did political parties start and why?
So my grandfather actually said that they switched too. Like when he was 18 and in his young 20s, he was a Democrat. Like he was on the
Yeah.
Democratic side. And the Democratic Party used to have the same beliefs that the Republican Party
Yeah,
has
exactly.
now.
Yeah.
And they flipped.
'Kay.
So.
'Kay.
I was. Who does homework?
Goodbye. Thanks for doing that.
Thanks for helping out, man.
Okay. Modern political parties as we know them today began to emerge 18th century. So the first president, George Washington's presidency, largely in response to fundamental disagreements. Yeah, so I guess it's just one side wanted one thing, one side wanted the other, and they
Yeah.
just fight over it forever, I guess.
Which is, and like even if you're, like I'm a registered independent, and I feel like people still are like, oh well, you voted for this party, and they all base it off just the presidential election,
Yeah.
which really, it's more than that. Like I think if you were to vote in like our town right now, it's smaller. Like you have more say when you do those votes for smaller
Yeah.
elections than normal, but I don't know. It's a mess, and I think social media kind of has made it even worse. But
Yeah. In some ways, but in other ways, like, to me, like, just listening to different podcasts, I learned more about fucking
Yeah.
politics just by, like, almost accidentally, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's the truth. To me, that's the truth. Whether people believe one side or the other, they're just talking about how they feel
right,
about things, you know what I mean? Instead of trying to spread lies just to get more votes on one side or the other.
yeah,
I don't know. I guess we're getting political today.
I know. I guess so. We took a whole
Definitely a big
genre of
detour.
everything today. It was
But the one thing I don't like, we're gonna keep going with the politics, I guess. Anyways, the one thing I don't like that really kind of pissed me off is about the Democrats. The Democrats of the prior political party, supposedly purposely letting people in to the United States and giving them a
money.
good life
Yeah,
just so they would vote for them into like the hundreds of thousands, I think is totally wrong.
yeah. I mean, it's it sucks because like you go around and you see people in America and like we don't see it as much up here, which you kind of are seeing a little bit more
Yeah.
of like homeless people and
Yeah.
this and that. But
And
like
I
big
just wanna,
cities,
I just
it's
want to say I
crazy.
don't follow politics all that much. I don't know a lot. I'm just speaking.
I don't
From the
either.
knowledge
This
that I
is-
have is what I'm speaking on. It's not very much, but that's just the way how I feel. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? From what I've
exactly.
heard.
how I feel and like just things you see too. Like I feel like a lot of the times people get caught up in like actually trying to read too much into it when sometimes it just comes down to common sense.
Yeah.
Like, do I get that they're coming here to get away from their country and for a better life? Yes. But do I think there's a right way to do it? Yes. And do I think that they should just be given a better life than the people that are here legally and that
That's
are
exactly my thing. If you
are
wanna
a
come
contributor to
yeah,
society?
exactly. If you want to come across, do it legally, and then you can become a contributor to society. You know
Right.
what I mean?
And like if you grew up here and you are a contributor to society and you aren't getting a handout, like they were apparently giving people money to start businesses and
Yeah.
and run businesses. Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be nice if you got this and didn't have
know.
to do anything
Didn't have to
except
pay
for
taxes or anything like that.
right?
You know what I mean?
All you had to do was check a box on
Yeah,
on
yeah,
what
yeah,
ballot
yeah,
you go
yeah.
vote for.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we get away from the politics anyway.
Yeah, I don't even know how we stemmed into the
No, I
to
don't
the
know
politics, but
Probably started with Epstein.
yeah, we went
Thanks,
from
Brian.
we went from conspiracy theories
Yeah.
to
Deep into politics.
deep into politics. Hawaii, and
Yeah.
I didn't realize Hawaii was ever Antarctica.
Is that what that said?
I
Well, I mean,
don't know.
at one point.
It's like the fires of Hawaii, but CJ said apparently in the chat that was like the old Antarctica or something.
Oh, okay. I didn't really understand what he was trying to say, but yeah,
I
that makes
neither.
sense.
Sometimes I wish I knew history a little bit more.
Yeah. I know. History all the way through school was kind of just the easy class you could get by on.
Yeah.
But
And then now history, it's kind of politics. Just
Yeah,
politics come into
exactly.
that again too. They're taking
Exactly.
away part of the history of what we know. But when you think of history, isn't it crazy to think like what we're living now? Like, could you pick out any? Like, there's certain things you could pick out, but like the small things that might lead to like a bigger picture way down the road that, like in your head, it's hard to wrap around and be like, one day, my great grandchildren might learn about this in school.
yeah, like in the history books. Yeah.
like
It's
that's
weird.
a crazy thought.
Well, COVID will definitely be in there for like 100%.
That will. Yep.
Well, obviously the Trump
was-
administration too.
Yeah.
Ukraine and Russia definitely, but I guess probably not in U.S. history, but world history.
Right.
I don't know anything about that, to be honest. Ukraine and Russia. I hear
I
people
don't-
are always
yeah.
talking about it on podcasts. I just it just goes over my head every time.
The only
but
thing I know is Russia invaded Ukraine, and
yeah,
but I didn't realize that it wasn't even that long ago that where Russia invaded was part of the USSR. And the USSR was still a thing in like the 1980s when we were having the Cold War. So
yeah,
if you think of history terms, that wasn't that long ago.
yeah,
So they were just like kind of, I don't know, fighting for their old territory back. But I
Yeah.
guess Ukraine's got a lot of oil. That's another thing. Wars lead to politics, and I guess everything kind of goes back to the political thing. Maybe that's how
I
we
know.
got on
We're
it.
trying to get
It's-
away from
I
it, but
know,
Jesus
it's
Christ, it's
crazy.
kind of hard to get away from.
Yeah,
I guess we might be just growing a little bit older nowadays.
I know, right?
Instead of talking about hockey championships and sports, we're going to politics
Yeah.
now.
I know.
But yeah, well,
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, speaking about hockey, the Bruins. How are the Bruins doing? I haven't been following very much.
You know, they're like middle of the pack
That's what
right
I
now,
figured,
but
yeah.
they show glimpses.
Who are the studs
They-
right now?
On the Bruins, you got Pasta and then
Yeah,
Geeky.
obviously.
Geeky's having a hell of a season.
Yeah. Okay.
He's on pace for like 50 goals, 50 something
No
goals
kidding.
this year.
Yeah.
I think he was. I don't know if he still is, but he was tied for the league lead with McKinnon, and like he
Okay.
kind of just. He's been a good player, but he just came out of nowhere. He's got like 2 of the hardest shots this year.
Yeah.
That's another thing that blows my mind. Like I don't know if Melly's still in the chat.
I don't know.
This
either.
guy's shooting 103.9, I think it was, a one-timer from like 12 feet away.
Crazy.
How the hell do you expect a goalie to stop
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
A rubber puck coming at you. Or like McAvoy took that puck to the face. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't.
Like, you're just taking an absolute 90-plus mile an hour rubber solid puck right
Yeah,
to the face,
to the
just
face.
shattering your
Yeah.
face.
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Those guys are tough though. It's fucking
Crazy.
crazy.
Blows my mind. That's like Monday night, the football game, the Patriots game. Did you watch that?
No, I didn't.
They showed up. They were hitting hard. I don't know if you saw the hit on Jackson.
Oh, on
Dart.
Dart. Yeah, that was.
Where he
I
came-
love that, dude. It's
Ellis
so
came
good.
flying in and just.
You know what else I
smoked
love?
him.
I love how he gets up, he goes to the press, and he says, "Yeah, this is football. I know I'm gonna get hit." He probably should have ran out of bounds. I mean, he's the quarterback.
Right.
But I like how he got up. He got up, kept playing, goes to the press. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get hit. This is football, not fucking soccer." You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I do, yeah. I like that. I mean, I like seeing that in sports too, because like for a while, like they're taking out these big hits. They're
Yeah.
trying to be careful because of all the newer stuff we know about concussions and stuff. But then you get those rare people like that.
Like Scadaboo.
The new
I
generation
love
that
him.
comes in and they're just
So
crazy.
sick. It sucks he got injured, dude. He was so
Uh-huh.
fun to watch.
Yeah, I was just watching him play Madden the other day. He
He
live
streams now. He's entertaining on stream too.
He is. He goes. It was 4th and 1, and he went for it.
Yeah.
On 4th down, and he got stuffed.
Yeah.
And he goes, "That's unrealistic.
Yeah.
I'm getting that every day." And he's just freaking out.
Yeah,
It was
it's
so funny.
Dude, the streaming is huge. The IRL streaming too. The people go around to parties and shit and fucking
Yeah.
just stream. That's all I have to do is fucking walk around with a camera and go places. You
I
know what I
know.
mean?
Then yeah, you see these vloggers, and then like, then you always see these videos too of them like getting in trouble and stuff, and I'm like, they like Jack Doherty, how he got arrested.
Yeah.
Then you see like Neon, like all these people that walk around, they have security walking around with them,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
got
yeah.
these cameras, and they're literally fucking with people on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, how do these people not realize that this is a joke?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
3 cameras following them with 5
Yeah.
security guards.
And what a lot of people don't realize is when they're doing that stream, there's a fucking big ass light like this on top of
on
the
top
camera.
of the camera, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you fucking stick out like a sore thumb everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So
It's yeah, some of that stuff is hilarious.
yeah. Are you a YouTube guy or no?
Not as much really, but like if I find like usually TikTok is like my go-to,
Yeah.
and then I'll find something. Like if I find something on TikTok about it, or like a stream
Yeah.
or something, then I'll go watch it on YouTube. I've been trying to get more into the YouTube thing, because that way you don't just watch clips of stuff. You actually like if you watch
Yeah.
their whole channel. Sometimes the clips. People can clip farm anything, so like sometimes the
Yeah.
clips aren't the actual like
exactly.
real thing of what happened.
Exactly.
Which that kind of falls into AI too, because
You don't even know what's real. Fucking.
you can
it's
just make an AI
Yeah,
clip of something that
yeah.
looks like it's something, and then farm that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching the Sea Boys. That's about the only thing I watch on YouTube.
Who's
you ever
that?
watch them? You
No.
never heard, you don't even know of the Sea Boys
No.
at all? Come
No.
on.
No,
So I get, fuck. I guess it's kind of hard to. You never heard of the Sea Boys?
I don't think so.
They're fucking enormous. So I guess basically what they do is they started off just a bunch of fucking kids from a small town like this. You know what I mean? Started posting stuff on 4-wheelers, this and that, and now they're fucking. What was the last one? So the last video they posted is they bought a long time ago or a couple years ago or whatever. They bought a mega quad from like Russia. It's like probably 5 times the size of a regular 4-wheeler.
No shit.
And then what they did is they took a regular Can-Am 4-wheeler and fucking jacked it way up and compared it to the other one. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much just
Yeah.
redneck shit,
That's cool.
basically. But yeah,
No,
it's
I never-
entertaining.
Yeah, I'll have to look them up.
And just like what I like about it is just like the branding that they did. I mean, their merch fucking is ridiculous. They're selling out like every month. They do a giveaway. This month their giveaway just from like you go online and you buy something, you get entered to the giveaway.
Yep.
The giveaway was a brand new GMC truck and SUV.
I do see a lot of those like
Yeah.
different things where they can give away.
Yeah, on
trucks
Facebook and shit.
stuff
But I feel like most of those is some of them, everyone buys their merch and they just give it to someone on their team. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So they're fucking
So
basically
they
a
keep
scam.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
Yeah. But that's, I mean, I forget the company that did it, but they did that old school truck thing where Curtis Godin that works at Berlin City, he won that truck.
really?
Yeah, he won 10 grand. It
in
was
the truck.
in the truck.
No kidding.
And then I think he had already sold the truck back to Berlin City or something just to get the money
Yeah,
from
get
it.
the
But
money.
yeah, it was like I think it was a Ford or something, but it was like an older style and it looked really, really sick. And I always thought those things were scams too
Yeah.
until I saw like he won that. He had to go down to like New Jersey and pick up that truck and stuff. And I thought that was like wicked cool
That's
because
dope,
in
yeah.
my head I always thought they were scams too.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
But there's a lot of things that you can do now, social media wise, that are helpful to build something. Like I feel like back in the day, to build something, you had to go door to door. You had to have people personally know you. People can now find you online. Like for you guys could post your band like videos online, and
Yeah.
like somebody that might know you through however they know you has you on social media, and they could share it once, and now their friends know. And
Exactly.
then, like it's so much easier to market yourself.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, it's definitely a big thing. It's been a big thing for a while now. But I'm gonna pull up the stream.
Yeah, it's always good to see those success stories too. Yeah, I don't know what time we actually got rolling on it. Yeah, we really got all over the place with this thing. Talking about I was just looking, we just started off with music, the raps and everything, and
You got any good guest ideas coming up or no?
I was thinking of some. I'm not really sure. I mean, it kind of depends, like like what we want to get into. Like I said, I do think having like your whole band on here one time would be pretty sick.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know how we would do it, but I'm sure we could figure it
Yeah.
out.
I mean, even if you just like live streamed you guys playing a couple
Yeah.
songs, like when you get together for practice or something, or whatever, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then you could promote that. So I thought of that just looking at the poster when
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
did the recting,
Yeah.
stuff like that. That was cool.
Yeah. I kind of want to get like some local entrepreneurs on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I bet you Will would probably do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you probably would. You're right.
Yep.
We could talk about basketball and shit.
Basketball, and he has apartment buildings and stuff.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
And I know he's like he ran the camps up here. He had like an NBA guy come and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that was
he
cool.
knows people.
Yeah.
He went to school in like New Jersey or something, and
Yeah.
he's
yeah,
got
yeah,
some good stuff.
Yeah. Of course, we could have the boys on and shit too. That's always fun.
That's always fun.
That's always fun.
I'm trying to think of like other people in town that are in town like consistently too. Like that's a hard
Yeah, of
part,
course, all the
too.
boys are at college and shit. But
Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool to fucking go to UNH and set up and do one in the dorm room or
That
some
would,
shit.
yeah,
you know
that
what I
would
mean?
be sick.
It'd be
Yeah,
fun.
one weekend just
yeah,
send it
yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Then
That'd
you
be
can
dope.
do like what other people do, even vlog us walking around or
Yeah,
something.
I don't even know how that works. I'd have to research it, but yeah, that would be cool. No doubt.
Yeah, because when they do that, like, I'm not good with that technology stuff. That's
Yeah.
all you. But
Yeah.
that would be funny just to go down there and rip one of these and walk
Yeah.
around.
Rip it up with the
live the
boys.
life.
Fucking go out on the town. It'd be good. That would be good. But I feel like you show up to the frat house with a big fucking camera and a light on top. You know, they're
Yeah.
probably like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, fucking bunch of underage kids drinking down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
You look like a fool.
yeah, you really do. You just got to get over the
I know it's more the embarrassing.
Yeah,
Like
you
the
just-
awkward moment. Like I feel like that's the people that make it big. They just
They just don't
care.
give a fuck. Yeah, exactly.
It's
You
like
can't really.
some of the podcasts I watch the most is like the Nelk Boys. I'll go on their YouTube.
Yeah, theirs
and
is
watch
cool.
them.
Yeah.
But like seeing where they came from to where they are now
Mhm.
is so different. And I know the owner Kyle was like talking about how they wanted to get back into pranking and doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then they attempted to do some at the beginning of the year, but I don't think it panned out because they didn't keep doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, now they do a lot of golf stuff now, which is cool. I like.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people that do golfing podcasts. The Bob Does Sports. I watch him
I
a
love
lot.
BDS, dude.
I'm trying to think of their names right now. Probably some of the funniest people is he's the ginger, and he's got like the Asian with him on the podcast.
Yeah, bad friends Andrew Santino and fucking Bobby. Pretty sure it's Bobby Lee. Actually,
Bobby Lee, yeah,
Pretty sure.
yeah, those two. Those two are some of the funniest. Like, and that's two friends. Like they can just shit on each other, and like some of the
Yeah.
stuff he says, you're like, oh boy, he
fucking-
pushed the line, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
laughing
yeah.
about
Yeah,
it. So
yeah,
it's so
yeah,
funny.
yeah. Yeah. No, those guys are cool. Do you ever see so that guy Andrew Santino, the ginger one, he has a show. It's called No Bad Lies, where he goes out and plays golf and does an interview at the same time. You ever seen that?
No.
It's cool. Basically, just out on the course, fucking, they're just hitting shots and talking the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a podcast slash
On the course, yeah.
vlog or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
That's cool. I miss golf, dude.
I know, me too.
I didn't play a whole lot this year, but
I didn't play as much as I wanted to,
yeah.
but I know they're supposed to put 2 in town. Simulators.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking
Right-
about doing that actually, but
Right by H&R Block.
Mhm.
Brandon Poulin, his dad, he owns. It used to
Yeah.
be like, what was it, Route 12V or something like that. Like right in that building that they have kind of covered right now in the windows.
Yeah.
They're putting golf simulators.
No
I've heard he's
kidding.
putting 2 in there. Yeah,
I was gonna do that in that bay that you guys are in right now eventually, but
that would have been sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess not if everyone's doing it, but I figured I could set that up nice in there, fucking put a little bar in there and shit, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Couple couches, couple bays with couches and shit, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Almost like Top Golf, but just with simulators, you
Right.
know what I mean? But yeah.
That's some things like, I forget, was it one of the shows, it was, or podcast, the guy was like, Dave Portnoy, he was like,
Mhm.
I always said, like, once you have money, it's easy to make money. Because, like, they
Yeah.
were telling him, like, so, like, if ideas like that come and you have money and you can be the first to jump on it,
Yeah.
that's
That's
how
all
you
it
make
is,
your
yeah.
money. Because I didn't realize, like, he makes, like, no money from Barstool.
Yeah.
He like gives it back to all of his employees and stuff or whatever. All his money is like locked up in stocks and
Mhm.
and with pen and everything like that.
Yeah, fucking. I don't know if CJ's still in here, but he wanted us to talk about crypto. I don't know much about crypto, dude.
I don't know shit about it, but he's been getting big into that, and I know, I think it was Dave too, McLaughlin. I think he was getting into
Oh, yeah?
because I think he was talking with, Greg or Darren Brown, one of them or whatever, and yet they were talking about how there's this new app. It could have been CJ too, but I thought when I was with Dave and Darren, they were talking about it, and I was mind blown. Like I was like, I don't know what the hell you guys
Yeah,
are talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
right now.
I do know a decent amount, but I don't really get into it at all. I used to be in it. I used to be in XRP is what it's called. Made a little bit of money, but it's just not. I could fucking take that money and turn it into more money other ways than
Right.
just fucking watching it grow little by little. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I
But you
would
got to
like
get
to-
in super early for it to be real money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would like to learn how to do like was it like the day trading or something like that? Like that.
Yeah,
would
day
be
trading
pretty
stuff. I
cool.
used to do that in high school a little bit, and I did make some money. But it's just you got to you can't have a job because
You
the-
got to be constantly.
it opens at 9 o'clock in the morning. And you have to watch it the whole time. You can't
Right.
you can't have a job and do that at the same time,
Yeah.
basically. So
Yeah, you got to be constantly watching.
yeah, exactly.
And I feel like it's almost like adrenaline rush at this, like, obviously when you gamble too, like you're watching a sport, it's like the adrenaline
It's
rush
fucking
of
just
making
about
a
the
game
same
you don't
thing,
care
yeah.
about, like getting
Yeah.
bigger. So I feel like it'd be cool though. Like if you made enough money or had enough money to day trade,
Yeah.
you sit there all day and like your
Yeah,
work
yeah,
is
yeah,
day
yeah.
trading where
Yeah,
you
no, yeah, it is
all
nice.
day at work you got an
Yeah.
adrenaline rush,
Yeah.
or you get like a low and then you get a high. And
Well, most of the times with day trading, it opens at 9 o'clock. You give it fucking a half hour to watch what it does, and then you enter, and 15 minutes later, you're done for the day. You know what I mean?
oh really?
yeah,
It's that quick?
It's that quick. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, definitely. It's not like an all day thing. Like it's literally like 15 minutes to maybe a half hour once you enter and
Yeah.
get out. But yeah, I used to be in English class watching my stocks all day. I was
Right on the computer.
yeah. But yeah, with little money, you know, as a high school kid, you know, you're making fucking couple bucks here, couple bucks there. But
Still, it's
yeah,
but like you said, it's just doing it. Like
Yeah.
you just got to get.
you have to
into it
dive
and-
into it. You can't
Yeah.
just fucking, you know, you can't half-ass it. You got to really dive into it, which is tough to build a career and do that at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's more for the people that like once you get established, once
Yeah.
you have, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
you got your assets all set, and then you have, if you got your business still going and you have people working for you
Mhm.
where you can trust somebody to run the business where you
Yeah,
can
exactly.
take a couple hours off.
Definitely. Yeah. I don't know what else is going on.
Right now, just getting ready for the holidays.
Hunting season's still going now, right? Or
Till
not?
the Sunday, yeah. And then
Till
bow
this
se-
Sunday?
till Sunday, yeah. Then bow season continues.
Yeah. You been going
a
out at
little
all?
after that. A little bit, not as much as I'd like to.
Yeah.
But
I think I'm gonna get into it next year. I'd like to at least. I don't even
Yeah.
have my license, so I'll have to do that. But
yeah, it's. I know everyone's beating the system. Just take it in a different state,
really,
and then like I think some people took it in Maine. Like if you take it in Maine, you don't have to go to a course.
you just do it online or
Just
something.
do it all online.
No
And then
kidding.
the only thing you have to do is buy your Maine license and then buy your New Hampshire
Yeah,
license or
yeah, yeah.
whatever.
Huh.
But
I'd rather do that than have to go fucking shoot guns at the course. You know.
that's
what I
like
mean?
my boating license too. Like everyone's like,
Yeah, I gotta
just
get
take
that
it in a
too.
different
Yeah.
state, and then you just transfer it over here because I guess they
Yeah.
work in every state or whatever.
Yeah. I know. I gotta get that too. I'm fucking out on the pontoon all summer, fucking with beers and everything. If I get pulled
Yeah.
over, I'm fucked.
I was gonna say now you guys got the
Hardcore.
camp too,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's nice.
But luckily up there, there's usually no fishing game
yeah.
except on the holiday weekends. But the whole family's up there, so
Is there a lot of camps around?
Yeah, a decent amount. I'd say there's probably it doesn't go all the way. And it kind of does go all the way around, but like so our side.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been there.
I've been to the lake, but I've never been to your guys' camp.
So we're on the side that our camp has power. Across the pond has no power, basically.
Yep.
So there's probably like 15, 20 that have power, and then like maybe 5 on the other side that don't have power. But yeah, it's fun up there. Fucking
is it a good little community, or do you?
yeah,
like-
we're in a association. Our little spot
Yep.
is an association. There's probably I don't know 5, 6 camps down there. Yeah, the people are alright,
Yeah.
not bad. Yeah, I have a good story actually. So, McKenna actually, Alicia Bro and I hope they don't mind name dropping. Alicia Bro and Christian, her
Yep.
boyfriend. We were sitting by the fire, you know, drinking whatever. It was late, probably I don't know 11:30. This random guy comes walking up to us from the fire. I thought it was one of the neighbors. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, what's going on? He's like, oh, not too much. He's clearly loaded. I can tell right away. He's like, oh, you guys are never gonna believe this. I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, oh, I'm fucking up at the top of the hill here. Fucking, I got my ATV, my side by side stuck in a ditch. He was like, oh, I was wondering if you can pull me out. I was like, oh yeah, no problem. Thought he was just gonna be kind of tucked into the
Right.
fucking puck and brush
Yeah.
a little bit. So we get up there. I take my dad's truck. I get up there. The fucking thing is rolled on its side.
Come on,
I'm like,
just right in
dude.
a ditch.
Yeah, big ditch. Literally rolled on its side, fully like tipped over. I'm like, oh my god, what is this guy doing? Totally loaded in. So you know, Sugar's
Crushed.
obviously.
I was just about to say, he probably just
He
left
did.
Sugars.
He did. He was wearing a Sugar sweatshirt. He was wearing a Sugar
Ugh.
sweatshirt. So we go up there, fucking hook the winch up to my dad's truck, fucking pull him out. Comes over, he's totally loaded. He comes over. He's like, hey, don't even argue with me about it. Hands me $100. I'm like, fuck yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that was cool. And then he's like, so up there, there's a snow machine trails all up through there,
Yeah.
but they're closed. And he was like, "Oh, can you show me where the snow machine trails are?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess it goes across the pond." He's like, "Oh, I don't give a fuck." So whatever. So he followed us on the side by side. And he fucking took the snow machine trail all the way home, even though he wasn't supposed to. But
He was just out
doesn't
there
give
having a
fuck,
good time.
Yeah, loaded.
BYOB
Yeah.
strip club.
I know.
Can't beat that.
You ever heard about that? Fucking
Uh,
never heard that before in your life.
Have
you been?
No, I still haven't been there. I need to go. I need to check.
You need
it
to
out.
go once just for the fucking experience. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
I haven't been. Obviously, I can't even get in there. But
I think it'd be. It's worth to check out. Why not? I mean,
yeah,
I think they make you pay like $50 or something depending
Yeah.
on the night for the cover charge, but it's bring your own beer. So
yeah, you have to pay for drinks.
I mean, you pay $50 to get in, and then if you're drinking your own drinks, you're probably saving quite a bit if you
Mhm.
stay there for a few hours. So
Yeah, compared to the $25 fucking cover charge, and you spend another $50 on 4 drinks. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
it's
So,
crazy.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So
strip clubs are
Yeah, I was gonna ask
they're
you, like,
crazy.
what is
It's
so
just like
where you have been? What is like the best? What is the best little? What is the most active town you've been to so far? City, I guess I should say.
at a strip club or just active
Anything,
city?
just fucking in your downtown, fucking.
I feel like it depends on the weekend you go. Like Boston on
Definitely.
St. Patty's Day was nuts.
I bet, yeah.
It was almost too nuts. Like I'm a very impatient person, sitting there waiting to get into a bar,
yeah.
hours
Sucks.
outside really
Sucks.
wasn't for me. Just going to the Old Port this last weekend, that was fun. I mean, that's a busy town that's not too busy. Then like going up to Orono a couple times to UMaine, that was fun. They
Yeah.
got like one bar in town. It's
And
called
so
El
everyone
Hop.
goes there, right?
And everyone
Yeah.
goes there, and it's just like if you're 21 and you're not going to like a frat or something
Yeah,
like that because
you
it's
go
hard to get
there,
in,
yeah,
you
yeah,
go
yeah.
there, and like they do very like sometimes you can wait in line to get there, but if you get there early enough and you're in, the service is really good. You get your
Yeah.
drinks, like it's not expensive. Like that's fun. It all depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't made it to like Nashville or anything like that yet.
Not yet, no.
You want to?
That's on the bucket list. I'd love to do that.
But I feel like that's the same thing. You're fucking waiting in line forever, right?
Yeah, and it's just like it would be so fun to do, and it's definitely on the bucket list. So you just got to do it once. But is it worth saving up, spending all that money, and when you
Yeah,
could
just
do
getting
it,
there
like,
is so
around-
much money. Yeah.
it's when you could do it around. That's like I have a bunch of friends that live right outside of Boston, and like even when we
Yeah.
go to that game, like you find a place to stay, you travel down there. It's all this time, all this planning, all
yeah,
this.
yeah.
They can just spur of the moment, like 15 minutes outside the city, be like, oh, fuck it, this game's
Let's go
about
out.
to start.
Yeah.
Like in 20 minutes. I'll miss the first period, buy a $20
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah.
They go to a bunch of Red Sox games
Yeah.
for cheap.
Yeah, that's the good thing about living in the city. Is fucking so much to do.
Yeah.
But
Up here, there's a lot to do if you are active. Like you actively
yeah,
pursue stuff to do,
yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
Yeah, exactly.
But like sometimes it sucks. Like
Yeah.
you can go ice fishing in the winter, but sometimes it sucks. It's brutally
Fucking
cold and windy
yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah, drink to stay warm all day.
yeah, right. Yeah, the more you drink, the warmer you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, winter up here, there's stuff to do. It's just expensive. Even if you
Yep.
go snowboarding, snowmobiling,
Same shit, yeah.
anything.
Yeah, ice fishing's probably the cheapest one. Well, I say that, but you gotta have the. Once you get a shack, it's probably on the cheaper end, right?
Right,
You gotta get
yeah.
the fucking baits and the traps and shit.
And I
but-
mean, if you really wanted to go the cheap route, just freaking sit in the car,
Yeah.
walk your traps out, set
Yeah,
them
exactly,
so you
yeah.
can see them, and
yeah, or even the tent, fucking Bob Shacks. You know what I mean?
yeah, like those
Those
little
are not bad,
Eskimo
yeah.
huts or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Eskimo huts. Throw a little space heater in there. That's what we do at camp because you can't have a permanent shack on the ice,
Yep.
so you can only use a tent basically. So, yeah, it's not bad.
And like, that's the only thing about ice fishing is it's not like normal fishing where you throw out your line and you're reeling in or whatever. It's kind of you gotta find something to do in the meantime.
Yeah.
So who's not drinking?
Yeah,
Like, you're just-
exactly. What the fuck
you're
you else
drinking
gonna
or
do?
you're grilling up some food.
Yeah,
or
food. Yep.
yeah.
No, I definitely need to get to more patch games. The tailgate even is so much fun. Like that was the first one I've ever been to. Like
Yeah.
It's just so much fun.
I want to go to a college football game, like a
Yeah,
like
those
a
are
big
nuts.
college football game.
So
like,
much more tailgating and partying beforehand.
Yeah, I know. I got.
But like, what's the big one around here? Is there any like big ones? Not really, right? I'm sure UNH gets pretty decent, right?
I'm
But-
sure they probably tailgate pretty good
Yeah.
because they're just a big school, but
Yeah.
they're the football probably like inside the game isn't good. I bet
Yeah,
you more
yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
tailgate than that go
Yeah.
watch the game.
Yeah.
BC was good for a couple years,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they really like being right in the city. I don't know if they have like the tailgating space. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah, because like the hockey is so big around here, but no one wants to be outside. It's fucking negative degrees. You
I
know. What I
know.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah, for college, like that would be the big thing is the hockey is,
Yeah.
and I would say UMaine is like probably the best atmosphere for that, and that they're good now.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
crazy. I mean, I hate to say that because I love UNH,
Yeah.
but UMaine is just a different animal.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. You and me both. I shouldn't say missed out on the college experience because we still go down there and kind of experience it. But
Yeah, I think the only thing
do you regret it at all not going?
I don't regret not going to school. What I wish I kind of had more is like you grow away from your high school friends
Yeah.
pretty easy because they go somewhere and you
Make
do
all
something
new
different.
friends and everything.
So like
else,
they
yeah.
got their new friends and
Yeah.
stuff like that's the thing that I missed out on is
Yeah.
you know making new friends
Yeah,
and
exactly.
getting those connections in your early adult life.
Yeah, no
where
doubt.
because a lot of college people are stay friends for a long time.
Yeah. Especially if they don't end up coming back to town, you know what I mean? And then it's
Right.
like you really drift away from your friends when they don't move back to town, you know what
That's
I
the
mean?
other thing too is like not going to school made me not like. I wouldn't say I couldn't move away from my family because I could, but like I don't really want to because like
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
so close with them and
Yeah.
I've always been so close with them. But like I feel like when you go to school, it gives you that sense of like I don't know the word I'm looking for. Like you're on your own, you know. Like
Yeah,
it feels good to be independent. and
Yeah,
without
exactly.
your
It's almost
family
like
and-
feels
yeah.
like you can be away from everything and like and be fine, you know what I mean?
Right.
But when you stay here, you're just like, yeah, I have no reason to go anywhere, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But
Yeah, so I think there's pros and cons to every side of it, you know what I mean? But sometimes everyone always says you can't really regret things in life, which I don't think that's true. I think you can look back on it and say like I wish I did this.
Yeah.
But I'm happy at where I'm at.
Yeah,
Like I think
exactly.
I think you could still regret something with being okay with where you are in
Mhm.
life.
Yeah, no doubt. Like even with me, like I have such a hard time like being an entrepreneur, just being like happy about where I'm at because I'm always looking forward to like the next thing and the next thing and like growing and growing, you know what I mean? I have a hard time just being content about like, okay, like I know I've done pretty good so far. Like let's just take a moment to like be happy with it, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I have a hard time doing that because I'm just so worried about what's the next thing and what can I do more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's hard too. Like when you see what you're doing and all, like you look at a business, right, that you're trying to go after, or
Yeah.
you see people online doing that too. Like you want to be where they are so fast.
Yeah.
But they never posted their struggles.
Yeah,
most
exactly.
Of the time. They never showed you what they had to go through. So
Yeah, comparison is a bad thing.
right.
It's hard to get away from, you know what I mean? You see, like you said,
Yeah.
you see everything online. You're like, oh fuck, this kid's just about my age and he's got this. I mean, why am I not there? You know what I mean?
Right. But you have no idea where you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Yeah, you can't. You just gotta focus on your own progress. You know what I mean? Just like anything else, you know, fucking. Just like, for me, it relates to like working out. You know what I mean? You see all these kids that are your age and they're fucking yoked out of their mind. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But you just gotta focus on your own progress and getting better and better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the gym. That's one thing I could never get myself into.
It's
Sometimes
not
I wish
easy.
I could, but
I was lucky enough to do it at a young age and get through that stage of not seeing progress, and then once you start to see progress, then you're hooked immediately. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people don't get past, is that initial stage of like, okay, I got to work out for fucking 3 months and not see
Yeah.
any progress. You know what I mean?
I eat like shit too.
Yeah.
So that don't
Yeah, me
help.
too. That's like
Like,
the way I do it is, I eat like shit for probably 60% of the year, and then for 30% of it, I lock in before summertime and get in
Yeah.
decent shape for the summer. You know what I mean?
I'm
But-
like healthy foods, vegetables. Don't eat. I like fruits and
But
that
I will
stuff,
say the difference in the way that you feel and the energy that you get from eating
I-
well is a big difference in the
Yeah.
sleep. When you focus on your sleep and you're taking the extra supplements, you know what I mean? It does make a big difference, but it's fucking hard to stay consistent on it. You know what I mean?
Sleep's the other weird thing for me too. Is it's like sometimes you can get your 7-8 hours of sleep, wake
And
up,
you
and I'm
still
like
feel like shit,
overtired or feel like shit. And then you get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, you wake up feeling great. But then you get the 3 hours, and then you
Yeah.
feel like shit. Like I can never find that happy medium. Well,
And
like I
my-
said, the no drinking helped that too.
No
When I did
doubt,
that for
yeah.
2 weeks, it was like I'd wake up, mine was just like ready to go,
Yeah.
like clear.
In my opinion, the biggest thing for sleep is the consistency. If you can get into a set schedule
Yeah.
of going to sleep and waking up the same time, you'll feel great. But it's hard to do.
It is, yeah. And like for me, I like to do my sports. So like Tuesday nights, I go with your uncle and we go to
Yeah.
Conway, and you know one week it's at 7:20, the next it's at 8:45, and then if you hang out in the locker room, then you get home, and by the time you get home, it's 11 midnight. Mondays play up here at 8:15, and then Thursdays if I have Broomball and Plymouth, and it's just like every night's a different thing for me. Where to get in that routine, I'd have to give up some of the stuff that actually like makes me happy and
Yeah,
keeps
yeah,
my mind
yeah.
going. So that's why sometimes sleep's so hard to come by, because my
Yeah.
routine just changes all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly. It's hard to do. Yeah. Yeah, especially if you have stuff like that and then you got to wake up early for work the next day. That's the
Right.
nice thing about working for myself, you know what I mean? I can pretty much make my own schedule, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can pretty much set the time I need to wake up, you know, and try to get to bed on time, but that's always difficult too.
Yeah. Yeah, building your own business, is it hard to sometimes motivate yourself to get
Oh,
up?
wicked. I mean, yeah, especially sometimes you wake up and you fucking have no work to do. You're like, okay, now I gotta fucking figure out something to do. You know, you wake up, you fucking start making ads, you do advertising. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you wake up and you don't have any work, it's like kind of fucking defeating. You know what I mean? You're like, oh fuck, you know.
Right.
But to me, to me it's a motivating factor. When I wake up and I don't have any work for the next. If I wake up and I know I don't have work for the next 2 days, maybe the work comes, you know,
Right.
that same day.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I wake up and I know I don't have work for the next 2 days, I'm like fucking pissed off. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna do everything I can to fucking get some work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it gets tough. Sometimes you get into a stretch where you know you fucking don't have work for a while, and you're like, all right, well, I just gotta fucking. You can't get in your own head, because if you get in your own head, you're gonna crack and you're gonna start giving up. And you
Right.
just can't. But it's hard. There's a lot of fucking. Everyone wants to have their own business and set their own schedule, but no one thinks about the fucking stress and anxiety that comes with it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Fucking waking up
That's-
and you're like, you don't know if you wake up one week and you wake up on Monday and you don't have work for the whole week and you're like, fuck, you know, man, I might not be able to pay my bills this week. So
Right.
You know what I mean? But most people would crack at that time and say, okay, fuck this, I'm done. I'm gonna go get a normal job. You know what I mean? But you
Yeah.
can't. You just go out and you fucking find work, basically. You know
And
what I
then
mean?
other weeks, I'm sure you're straight out.
Yeah,
where
exactly.
it's like feels great, and
Yeah.
that's where like the money management part has to come in.
Exactly.
knowing,
Yes.
like-
Exactly. It's crazy up and down. It's like some weeks, you know, you're fucking booked all the way through. You're making crazy money. You're on top of the world, and then the next week it fucking cuts off like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? So you almost have to get rid of your emotions a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely once you get into the business world, it's definitely like a cutthroat. Like
Yeah.
you got to do what you got to do to survive, and
Can't be a bitch. That's for sure. It's not a. You know, I thought when I first started, I was like, I don't know why everyone doesn't do this. You know, it's fucking so easy. But then once you get into it, like, yeah, I get why people don't want to do this. It fucking can suck big
Right.
time. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wake up and I wish I just had a normal fucking 9 to 5. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
and other times, you know, like you're gonna have like these great experiences with
Yeah.
some people, and then other times you might have a not so good experience with somebody, but you got to realize like that's the world we live in. You can't just give handouts to everybody, you know.
yeah,
You need
exactly. I
to-
know. Yeah, sometimes you feel bad. You're fucking one of your best friends or your family's coming, and you're like, oh well, you know, they want a discount or whatever. Like, well, I know so many people and I have so much family. If I gave discounts to everyone, I would not have any money.
Right.
And that was one of the tips that my dad gave me running his own business. He said, hey, listen, everyone's gonna want discounts. You can't give it to anyone. He was like, my own brother asked me to do work in his house. So I didn't give him a discount on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But-
Because you do it, like you said, you do it to one person, and then
Yeah, exactly.
it goes to them, and then
Yeah.
because You look at you and your siblings. If you did it to one sibling, you do it to the other
Yeah, you
siblings.
can't give it more than one.
And then
than
all
the
of a
other,
sudden, the older you get in life, when
it goes down
their
and down
siblings,
and down.
when they
yeah,
get married or something,
yeah.
and then it's just a never-ending cycle. So
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, try my best.
that's all you can do. Just
That's right.
push through, and
Yeah, that's all you can do.
life gets crazy sometimes. Sometimes, as a kid, you always wanted to grow up, and at this stage, sometimes you're always like,
fuck, I
want to
go back to high school.
so bad.
So
Yeah.
easy. Your parents tell you all the time, oh, you don't want to grow up. Trust me, you're in high school. Like, oh, I can't wait to graduate. Fucking, I can't wait to get out of here. Your parents say, oh, you don't want to graduate. I promise you. Ah, you don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
You
why
get
would
out
I
of high
listen to
school-
you? I don't want to live with you guys. You guys
Yeah,
make
yeah, yeah.
rules that I gotta follow that
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate.
yeah.
But hey, Ma, can I have $20 to go
Yeah,
do this?
exactly.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. You definitely would go back to those days.
Yeah. Be nice. Wish we could live like that forever, but you gotta find your own way.
I know. It's like that just made me think. There was one thing, like, if you could have anything in this world, like they were kind of talking about like superpowers or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if you could do something, like anything, to get one superpower, what would it be? And I was like, I was kind of thinking of it like everyone says, like, oh, maybe to fly or maybe to do
Yeah.
this. And I forget who it was, and they were like, mine would be time travel, manipulating time. They're like, you could have something happen and just go back. Or maybe you have a good memory. Like, you just want to go back and relive that memory. And I was like, I never thought of, like, manipulating time or time travel as a superpower, but if that was a real thing, that would be one of the coolest things.
Yeah.
And
I
not
don't
even to
know.
go back and like manipulate it, because like they were talking about, they were like, imagine watching a football game, watching it in entirety, knowing what's going to happen, then
Yeah.
going back and betting on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
but like things like that, I don't even think of it like that. Just to go back and relive some of the things, the memories that you have with people, or like a certain time where you were just like, wow, that felt so good to be in that time when you rethink of it.
But I guarantee you, if you were to go back and relive it the same way it was, it wouldn't be as special.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good point too.
Like for
'Cause
me, I
especially
wouldn't.
knowing you could go back to relive it. Like,
Yeah.
you probably won't enjoy it as much in the moment.
Yeah, and just like we were talking about, like those giveaways. If I were to win one of those giveaways, and be driving around in one of those wicked nice trucks, it wouldn't mean that much to me because I didn't earn it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It'd feel good probably for like the first month or so of like,
Yeah.
look at this fucking thing.
Yeah,
like,
but
this
then
is
everyone's
awesome.
like, "Oh, he didn't earn that. He got that for free." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It feels so much better when you work for it and you earn it and you did it yourself. You know what I mean?
And you know what's crazy is like, here we go again, like back to like it's not really politics, but like the government
Yeah.
taxing. You win something like that, you still get taxed on that,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of crazy because like it's supposed to be gifted to you, right?
Yeah.
And that's the other side of it that some people might not see, is like, you didn't earn it, but then like at the end of the year when you get taxed on that, and all of a sudden, like, say you're living paycheck to paycheck and you get that, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, how do
Yeah.
I afford this
Exactly.
$5,000 pay into
Yeah.
the IRS
Yeah.
that I don't have?
Yeah.
But sell it, then you make something worth of it, and then
Yeah, that's what I would do if I won one of those giveaways. I would fucking sell it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. All kinds of life dilemmas, I guess.
I know. Just every day's a new day too. I feel like there's just always new stuff coming up.
Yeah,
Too.
and that's how you have to look at it. You know, you can't wake up fucking being miserable about the thing you did the day before, because it's not gonna help you any, right?
Right.
But which is hard to do, for sure.
Yeah. It's definitely hard to put things in the past sometimes, but
yeah.
I think the quicker you can learn to move on, just like we were talking about with being awkward, and like sometimes with stuff
Yeah.
like that too, it's just doing it. Everyone's always gonna have an opinion, no matter what.
Yeah, I was lucky enough for me personally, I never really had an issue with that. You know, from in high school, I was posting YouTube videos and fucking TikToks and shit, being a fitness influencer. I wanted to be a fitness
Right.
influencer or whatever. I didn't give a fuck what people said. I got hate comments all the time, you know, starting a band, you know, going out and playing shows. I didn't give a fuck what anyone thought, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you can't.
And
You
that's-
same thing with starting a business. You know how many people told me like, "Oh, are you sure you don't
Yeah.
want to go to college? You know, I think really
Right.
think this is a bad idea. You should go to college." You know, and it just gave me more of a reason to be like, "Fuck you. I'm gonna just give me a year and watch
And
this."
that's
you
one
know
of the
what I mean?
biggest debates I feel like too going on right now. It's like college. Like
yeah.
it's like half the people you talk to will tell you screw college, don't do that. Do like a trade school or
Yeah.
then the other half are like, oh well, why not go to college? Like it's really all what you want to do. Whatever
exactly.
makes you feel the best, whatever makes you happy.
The view that I have on it is that if you don't know what you want to do when you get to college, then why the fuck are you going? You know, if you don't
Right.
have a plan to be like, a lot of my friends, you know, they go to school to be an engineer. That makes total sense to me. You know, they go there, they fucking wanted to be an engineer since they were a sophomore in high school. You know, they go, they do their shit, and they get out and have a good job. But kids that go there and they fucking switch their majors 3 times just to end up not using any of it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That makes no sense to me. Just to go there to get the experience, to me, is a terrible idea.
And you know what? It's one of those things where like I look at it now like it's never too late to go to college. Like you see some I've seen, you know, family members that are older that have gone back to school when they've been in their adult life
Yeah.
and it's never too late to go back to it. You know what I mean? It's just knowing what you want to do, having that plan set.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't mind me saying she probably won't see it, but my mom did that. We were probably like, I was probably like 5 years old, you know, and I remember my mom doing homework on the couch, you know what
Yeah.
I mean, and fucking worked out big time for her, you know, she totally turned her life around, which is a great thing. So it just goes to show like, really never is too late, you know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
You know, there's always another option. You just have to be willing to put in the time and work
Yeah.
for it.
And I will say that the community college here, I think, is a great thing for this
Absolutely.
town, this
Yeah.
community, I should say.
And
But-
that and the online schooling too. Like
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
Granite State has good programs
Yeah.
online to do too and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I feel like you're seeing it more like to get the college experience of going out and partying and stuff like that is
Yeah.
different. Like at our age you want to do that, but
yeah.
when you're fending for a family and want that goal in life to make it work, that's when it's different. You know, you can still have a job and do night classes and
Yeah.
do that. So community colleges, I feel like, are really good for that, especially like here in our town having that. That's huge. And they're heavily involved in the community too. Like I
That's good.
notice they do a lot of things
Yeah.
that are nice.
Yeah. What about you? I like to ask people this, even though I don't know the answer for me. Like, where do you see yourself? You know, in 10 years, like where, career wise, family wise. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's impossible to tell, but I
Yeah.
like to ask where you would like to be.
I mean, it's tough. I feel like one day I wake up and I feel like I want to be here, and then one day I wake up and
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be there.
Yeah.
So I guess the overall would be, yeah, it'd be nice to, you know, have that family, have that life where you come home and it's not like you're still a little younger than me. So like I almost don't like going out anymore, but I do
Yeah.
like going out. Like I've been to the bar experience and stuff, and like I said, it takes a toll on your body, and then
Yeah.
the hangovers and the waking up and feeling miserable. So it's like you're like I'm kind of ready to be like, all right, I want a reason to stay home. I want a
Yeah.
reason to not want to go out and do anything and stuff like that. But then other times I just am like, fuck it, like I just want to go. So yeah, it's such a tough question, and like I know having goals and stuff is probably the best, but
I guess that's a better question. What are some of your longer term goals? I guess is what I should say.
yeah. I mean, right now doing carpentry the way I'm doing it, I'd like
Yeah.
to pick that up like a little more. Like I know a lot of the basics and stuff. I haven't been doing
Mhm.
it too long, so just kind of like perfecting that craft. Maybe not even being like perfect at it, but like getting to a point like you're confident in yourself to do something and just go ahead and do it. And I like carpentry because like I mean you see what you built here, so
Yeah.
like when you look at something and go back, or like when you clean a car and see that car driving around
Yeah.
town, like if you go by a house that you did something on, you can
Yeah.
look back on it and be like, wow, that was cool. So like, and obviously I think the biggest goal of a lot of people is like be financially stable, like
Yeah,
get better
totally.
with money. Like for me, that's a huge thing. Like just not earning and spending, not
Yeah.
earning and spending, being
Paycheck
able
to
to
paycheck,
save,
yeah.
being able to, you know, get a grasp on planning better, being more organized.
So, do you see yourself maybe wanting to have your own carpentry business at one point, or do you maybe want to grow with the one you're in now, or
Yeah, I mean, I working with Logan. I mean, we're
is it
so
just the two of you?
yeah, and
Yeah,
and
so
we're
that's a good opportunity for the both of you guys
yeah,
to grow it,
and
right?
we're so close that like I see myself hopefully, you know, helping him grow his business to grow myself,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
then we could grow together, like where he could own it and then maybe like I could, you know, like oversee a project,
Yeah,
manage it,
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like that. So that'd be cool. But yeah, just getting better at it every day, you know, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have. To me, the biggest thing in life is having goals. If you need to be working towards something always,
Right.
you know what I mean. But that goes back to the same thing. If you're always working towards something, then you don't realize, you don't take the time to realize what you're doing and that you're doing
Live in
all
the
right. You
moment,
know what
yeah.
I mean.
And
But on the other side, if you're always in that moment of being satisfied, then you don't grow. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah. And that's what, no matter what you do, like not even college, like high school, anything, like you can't be taught that, you know, it's all kind of
Yeah.
like experiences and like you can have the best head on your shoulders and stuff, but sometimes you get caught up in the life of the moment
Yeah.
or whatever. So it's all life experiences are different for everybody.
Absolutely.
And it's just how you react to things. Like I think one of the greatest quotes is it's like 90% of life is what happens to you, but 10% is how you react to it.
Yeah.
But the 10% is more important than that 90.
Yep. Yeah, that goes back to what I was talking about earlier about just fucking, you know, you just got to keep going, you know what I mean? Even
Right.
though even when shit sucks, you know, you don't have any other choice but to fucking, if you give up, then well,
Then you really got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. I wonder how long we're at. We could probably wrap it up pretty soon, yeah.
It says it's 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could probably wrap up. Anyways, that was a good
That was
a
good,
good
yeah.
episode back, yeah.
Good first pod back. Feels good to be
Bet.
back.
Start reaching out
Yeah.
to some people, get a guest on.
Yeah.
You want to try to do it weekly, maybe?
Yeah.
Wednesdays
nice.
is Wednesdays good for you?
Wednesdays are good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. We'll wrap it up. Thanks for
Thanks.
everyone who tuned in.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And come
Yeah.
back for more.
Absolutely. Good pod.
Damn right.